I need that sports encyclopedia. Where you at, Steve Kim? Got Trent in the cut.
What are you?
He's the best.
Yeah.
He's a master motivator.
I'm a master motivator. I ain't no regular ass motivator. I'm a fucking master.
Coaches tried to make practice so hard that the game was less intrusive. Like they coached you that way. Like people think, well, they were just yelling. No, they were trying to put you under stress and put you in under duress so that when you got in the game, you could mentally handle adversity.
If you go through JUCO and you make it out of JUCO, you can make it anywhere.
I respect the hell out of you to see that you're doing what you're doing and still doing what you're doing for real, the way you do it, man. From day one, you had the same enthusiasm. You keep the same enthusiasm, and it's fucking contagious.
In my opinion, I think Shedeur Sanders is the best deep ball in college football. I don't think
he's. Can you just say something nice about Shedeur Sanders?
I love talking ball. It's nice to connect with guys that are like-minded and just are real and genuine.
And I'll proudly stand up next to you. Oh, God bless America.
You said belt to ass, T-Red. You got the belt around you.
What up? We are in the building. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. You see the t-shirt. It's Work Boot Wednesday on the realest show on planet Earth. So head on over there, pound the like, subscribe on your way in the door. And if you don't, then don't let it hit you on the way out. We got a loaded lineup today. Carl Dukes joins us in the first 30 minutes. Radio, TV personality, 20 years of experience, Atlanta insider. Talk all things Falcons, Hawks, you name it, Braves, whatever you want to talk about. Plus the Big 10 media days that are going on right now. So we'll get Carl Dukes on here from Hit 'em Up, radio personality here, or the SEC. I'm sorry, SEC, not the Big 10. Big 10's done. Media day's over. And Prime showed up and left. All you Prime sexuals out there. He showed up. He talked. Dion talked. But anyway, we got a loaded show today, loaded lineup, and you see the thumbnail. Shaq goes in on RG3. Now, listen, real quick. Not sure how I feel about this one. I like Shaq. I think he's funny. But you ain't a bully, Shaq. You are a legendary hooper who is smart as hell and has made great business moves with your money to make more money. Kudos to you, Shaq. But RG3, the clown we may think he is, has the same right to talk about Angel Reese as you do, as I do, as anyone else does, dog. I'm just keeping it funky. Like, the clown we may think he is has the same right to talk about her as he does to talk about me, talk about you, Shaq, talk about Charles Barkley, talk about Stephen A. So let's keep it real. Just because she went to your school and you had her on your show doesn't mean nobody in the world can talk about her. You ain't motherfucking no bully, homie. I know truth about you, Shaq. Stop. If Charles Barkley talked about her or Stephen A. Smith talked about her or anyone else, are you going to beat them up too, homie? Are you going to beat me up, homie, when I go in on her ass? Don't sexualize me, motherfucking ass, today? Well, I ain't hard to find. Come holler at me too. RG3 is a joke. And you are right, Shaq. He is known as a podcaster, not a quarterback. But you sound crazy, homie, when you act like winning a Heisman and getting drafted in as high as he did in the NFL is some easy feat. Regardless of what you may think about him now, he is a Heisman Trophy winner. He's a 1%er and was a fucking first-round draft pick in the NFL to play quarterback. Now, he may be a podcaster now and not a quarterback, but you sound crazy, dog. Stop. I do it, and I'm on her every day. I'm on Angel Reese every day. She does something crazy. Come beat me up, homie. See how crazy that sounds? You got to stop acting like her big brother. And if you are, then how about you check her ass on the other shit she does too, big brother? Don't start none, won't be none if you really from the hood like you just said she was on your video addressing RG3. If not, miss me, Shaq. I may talk about her on the show all day long now and tag you, homie. Come hit me up. Come hit me in my motherfucking face. Stop it, homie. But what do I know? What I do know is the Far East Sider, 317, LeBron hairline having, Lamar Jackson loving, AR5 defending, and Caitlin Clark jocking. The Pacers' hometown hero, our main man, Big Smitty.
Yeah.
BPS setup today. Every day is a new setup.
Yeah, homie. I don't want to talk about it, homie, but we here live on the show. I'm excited to be here. And I hate your intro, though. Your intro was like horrible. I not think you was gonna go that route at all. So
I know. I do that. I like fuck with people on intro. People don't know. See, when you're real, like just real from your gut, regardless if my opinion matches yours or not, it throws people off. You're like, yeah, I didn't expect that shit. I was thinking you pro Shaq. Ooh, I am pro Shaq. I actually like Shaq, but let's not act like you and I coming on this show every day and like checking somebody for an opinion would be asinine. Let's keep it real. We have opinions, but like, motherfucker, Shane Gillis, if you talk about me one more motherfucking time, I'm gonna sock you in your motherfucking face. I didn't say that, Smitty. I said what? I got an opinion about your ass. You talked about me, so I got to talk about you. I never said I'm going to beat your ass. Come on, homie. Real shit. Let's be real. If we really checked everyone that said an opinion, you should be going hard on Stephen A every day. I should be going hard on Pat McAfee every day. Like, come on,
dog. This is different, homie. The reason why he's saying something is, one, she's a woman, so let's call that. So as men, we naturally want to protect women and kids. That's a real man's natural instinct, number one. But number two, bigger than this, it's not about what he said for the most part. It's the fucking fact that he retweeted a non-viewed post.
I get that.
Of a monkey that's dressed up like Angel Reese. It wasn't some viral post. He made it viral. He brought attention to it. And if you read that whole tweet,
he make the... No, I'm just asking. Did he create the thumb?
No. What I'm saying is, listen, you and I are on Twitter every day. We see thousands of just random nobody just put random tweets that got fucking 2 views and 1 follower. That was one of those posts where literally it had no action. It wasn't viral. It was nothing. Nobody saw it. He randomly saw it. And if you read his whole tweet, I should have asked Beta to have his tweet on here. His whole tweet wasn't to defend her. He had like 3 lines to actually say this shouldn't happen. And he went on in a whole entire essay explaining why he hasn't spoke about Angel Reese because she threatened or said things that threatened my family and my wife and my daughter. And he used it as an opportunity to go in on Angel Reese. That's what he did. So he's trying to, all the kids love this word, gaslight. He's trying to gaslight us right now and trying to trick us and make it seem like we're the ones that's tripping. No, he saw an opportunity to go viral, to blow up, and to go in more on Angel Reese, and he did that and tried to trick us and soften it by saying there's no place on the world for anybody to do anything racist like that. No matter how you feel about Angel Reese, you should never do that. But with that being said, we not stupid, RG3. And I don't work at Fox no more, so I can say what I want to say about you now, RG3. We not co-workers no more. I'm a free fucking agent, homie. So I can go in on you. You're lame and you're corny. And you do this shit all the fucking time, homie. That's what it is. I'm not going to defend RG3, and I'm disappointed in my co-host for fucking defending him at all. We know this guy's corny. We know he does this type of shit all the time. And the fact that you defended him, whoa.
Let's dive into it.
Please.
I do these tweets all the time. I take a dumb shit tweet from some nobody, and I retweet it all the time, and I make a funnier tweet. That's what we do. You make it funny, though. You make it funny. Like, you're playing around. It's jokes. Yeah, but you say it on the show all the time. Like, that's what we got to do. We got to go viral. Well, so does he. RG3 got to go viral. What's the difference? Because he's RG3, he's got a bigger follower. So I'm going to be clear. When you and I blow up and become big, when you and I become like, well, let's play real big.
Yep.
And like you just said yesterday on the show, like JB ain't changing no matter what I do. Like I'm gonna try to get the motherfucker change. He's kind of like assimilated, but he ain't totally changing, and that's why y'all here to see, right? You said it yesterday.
Yeah.
I'm gonna retweet some crazy shit, and you're gonna be like, it's gonna go viral. I'm just saying, I don't understand what the difference is because he's RG3, and he didn't create the tweet. Let's be clear. He retweeted someone else's nobody ass tweet that you just said. So he didn't create it and make that from the jump.
No, but he brought attention to a nobody.
I get it, but that's
now,
what we do.
And now, since RG3 does have a big platform, that's what I always tell you, JB. I always say, like, you got to be careful. You don't have to, but you should be careful on what you say and do because you do have a platform and people watch you and people, believe it or not, people will listen to what you say and will run with it, regardless of what you say. You could be joking, you could be fucking serious. They will see what you say and run with it because you're Jason Brown. And that's the same thing with everybody else, except it gets bigger and bigger based on your platform. So nobody was even looking at this. But now that they've seen this, they've seen the RG3 post, don't be surprised if at a fucking game, somebody in the crowd as she walks out calls her a fucking monkey or something like that. And so and again, beyond just him retweeting it, you saw that long soliloquy. 85% of that post had nothing to do with that. So I'm just saying, it's like, bro, like, it's like a clear reach. Go ahead, Jason.
So why is Shaq still talking about it a week later?
Because he just got on the podcast.
Because he's chasing clout, like you just said, homie. Stop. Let's keep it real. He's trying to create a podcast numbers for that person's podcast. Let's be real. Because guess what? If Shaq was such a real one and such a gangster, you know what gangsters do, homie? Hey, RG3, don't do that shit again, homie. I'll see you in public. I'm going to fuck you up. Real shit. That's my little baby sister. Don't do that shit. That's foul. Blah, blah, blah. Peace. Stop, homie. Call cap on that, homie. Call cap. That's what a gangster does. If he's going to, I'm going to beat you in your fucking face. You telling me that ain't for clicks and likes, homie? Stop, Smitty. Stop. Yes, Darnell?
That's what gangsters used to do. It's 2025. Catch up with the times. The gangsters, the people who's hard, the young folks, the folks who's shooting, the folks who fighting or whatever. I'm not saying it's smart. They talk about it first. They go on social media now. Believe it or not. That's what they do. Number one. Number two, Shaq's not a gangster. Nobody said he was a gangster. Just because I punch somebody in the face, I mean he's
what do you mean? He said he's from the
hood. I will punch in the face. I mean, I'm not a gangster at all. Some people need to get punched. That's all it is. And again, if somebody disrespects, homie. No, fuck a call. If you disrespected me publicly, somebody I love and care about publicly, I'm going to come at you publicly, homie. You know the rules, homie. Stop playing with me. You done it all the time. When it comes to Ryan Clark,
I'm confused.
You went at Ryan Clark multiple times when you had nothing to fucking do with it. When him and Marcel were beefing, you always jump into the shit.
No. Hold on, time out. Show me a tweet where I didn't have anything to do with the tweet that I'm involved in. Show me one.
I don't have time for Monday.
So don't just come out and say shit.
The last couple beefs with Marcel, you have jumped in and intertwined.
No, I have not. Go find it. That's what you see. You capping, homie. You just talking right now because you want your narrative to be correct. You're wrong. I'm going to keep it funky. I don't chime in on other people's business. I don't chime in. That's bitch shit. I do not chime in on other people's interactions and beefs. I don't. Ryan Clark and I had a personal beef with another coaching friend of mine, and it was all intertwined between us three and my players. So that was the beef that I had with Ryan Clark. You've never seen me chime in on a Ryan Clark tweet. I don't even retweet like, come on, homie. Ryan Clark, you race baiter. I don't even get into that shit. I don't. No, I don't. If Ryan Clark, show me a tweet, homie. That's all I'm asking. I'm asking you to find me a tweet. So here's the thing. So you may be mistaken on what you think because of how I am vocally and how I sound, but that's one thing I actually pride myself on. I don't get into other people's business unless it's like in some jokingly fashion. I don't fuck with other people's beefs, though. Never done. Go show me, homie. I've never done it. Here's the issue. Like Whitlock, I'm not retweeting Whitlock's beef with fucking whoever, or I'm not chiming in if Whitlock's talking shit about Prime, or I don't get into that shit. That's not my get down. My shit's original, and I'm going to start my own shit unless I'm fucking around and I retweet some fat bitch eating McDonald's or some shit. You know what I'm saying. So I don't get into other people's beef, number one. Number two, I pride myself on that, by the way. And number two, You just said that's gangster. This is the new era. Well, homie, Shaq keeps this thing going. Like, this is not Shaq's beef, is it? You just said it was. You just said you
just like his little sister. This is client, by the way.
It's not. It's not though. It's not his little sister, homie. Stop. It's not. Stop that shit. Stop that shit. That's BPS. Stop that shit. We all say that shit growing up in the hood. That's my little sister. Shaq don't even. Shaq didn't know that motherfucker.
You just
Shaq
said
didn't
we
know
said
her.
that in the hood, so stop playing then.
No. But no, I'm saying a little sister. But Shaq didn't know her. Like, he act like Shaq grew raised abroad.
Yeah, but they go back now. Years
no, they don't go back. It's LSU,
he
homie.
Close with the parents.
No,
he walked her out for senior day, homie. You know how special senior day is?
Because there's LSU alum. He got to meet her.
My grandma walked me out for senior day. And my mama want me out for senior day, homie.
I personally know certain things because I know, his baby or his old girl that left him.
We've seen Shaq punching motherfuckers though, so you can say what you want. I'm not saying he's gangster, but don't act like Shaq's some pussy motherfucker who ain't. Shaq
I'm not saying he's pussy. I'm not saying he's pussy.
Okay,
I'm just saying. Don't act like he out here fucking Mike Tyson and motherfuckers either.
No,
I've seen him fight. Stop.
He would punch RG3 though.
But here's the thing though. Let's be real.
Say it.
My former teammate at Compton College, you can look it up, stole his broad.
Mm-hmm.
And so I know certain things.
Okay.
He'll try to fuck anything walking. You tell me you're not trying to fuck Angel Reese? Stop, homie. Stop. This is Cap right here. This is 101. This is a dude trying to fuck something.
I don't speak on nobody and what they doing or what they trying to do.
You
not real for even saying that, though. You're not a real for even saying that right now, homie.
Hold on. Don't say that you don't speak on something. You're speaking on this right now. So you got an opinion just like I do. So you can have an opinion, homie.
But I'm having an opinion about some shit that we're seeing. Like we see RG3.
But you got called out.
We don't know nothing about Shaq and Angel Reese messing around. I don't want to put that out there.
No, but I didn't say that. I said he tried to fuck everything. So he trying to fuck. That's my opinion. That's why I think he's simping like this. Because if not, you call RG3 and say, that's my baby sister. If it's your baby sister, you ain't trying to fuck, right? So guess what? You call it personally, homie.
That's not everybody move no more, Jason. Like, this ain't the 80s, homie. This ain't
I'm giving you a lot of veteran knowledge. I'm giving you a lot of OG knowledge right now.
You're giving me old knowledge. You give me old knowledge. We don't do that no more.
You know how you got quiet? You're like, damn, oh yeah, if he is baby sister, he ain't trying to fuck you.
I was thinking like what the hell is I talking about? Like that wasn't a bar.
Anyway.
All I know is somebody disrespect my little sister, somebody who I feel like is my little sister, I'm gonna speak on it too. And maybe I won't call them because I don't everybody don't need to have my fucking number either. So yeah, if you disrespect me publicly or somebody I care about, don't expect me to respond privately. That's the free game for today's age. You give me free game from the 80s, I'm giving you free game from the fucking 2020 to 2020s.
Yeah. Is this the clip?
This is the clip right here. Shout out to the clip. It came from the podcast called Off the Record, hosted by my homegirl, Bailey Jackson. She's from Naptown. Was just with her actually out here in LA yesterday at an event. So shout out to her. Show the clip.
Speaking of man, RG3, tweet another monkey post about my girl Angel Reese. I'm punching your fucking face.
My girl. Okay?
It's enough. Like, I don't usually do stuff like this, but just stop it, bro. You got your job, you got your podcast, leave my Angel Reese alone. I'm the one calling her and telling her not to respond. Fucking stop it. That's the last time. Okay? Thank you. It's not real hate. If you look around what's going on in this real country, that's hate. This is sports. I'm not supposed to like you. It's a shame that all the stuff you did in your life, you're going to be remembered for your podcast. You're going to be remembered for your podcast. That should tell you you're not that fucking great. I don't want to be remembered for Shaq's Bit podcast. I do not. Like, leave those girls alone. You already spoke on it. Let it go. So what? He hates us. So fucking what? I hate you now for messing with her. Now what? Say something about me. But she's not going to respond because I'm the one calling her and be like, baby, keep it classy. Because she's not soft by any means. You're from the streets. But I'm like, you're beautiful. Don't indulge with these fools because he's a fool. You don't even have G14 classification to say that. I would respect it more if Lisa Leslie said it. Like, that's your category. Stay out of them people's category. Okay, you're sports, whatever you do, you talk about sports, but bro, you don't need to be going deep. Y'all can go deep. Y'all are females. Y'all understand what that's like. If he hates her, so what? Mind your business. Like, I don't mind you doing your job, sending one, but don't pick on that little girl.
Hold on, Shaq. You got to mind your business then, homie. You sound like a fucking hypocrite, homie. Real shit. I like Shaq, but I'm be honest, and I don't hate nobody, but I do not like RG3 at all.
You don't fuck with Shaq? That's crazy, homie.
Hold on, I do fuck with Shaq, but that don't mean you got, homie, let's be honest. The truth is the truth. The truth is the truth, regardless of who says it, Smitty. I don't care. I'm not RG3 guy. You already know that. But this guy sounds like a complete buffoon right now on a show talking about you're a podcaster. Guess what Angel Reese is known for, homie? Showing her ass. Not fucking hooping. Let's keep it funky.
Cat.
Bullshit, Smitty. She's fucking known for sexualizing her goddamn self.
Hooping. You don't even watch, so I got to push back on that. You don't know what you're talking about.
Smitty,
stay in your lane,
homie. You got to stop.
Ball said.
Stop.
Stay in your lane.
Stop.
She's been balling.
Smitty.
I'm not going to let that happen. That's
Hold
a fact.
on.
That's a fact. She's been balling.
Hold
That's a
on.
fact.
She's not a baller. Stop.
She's been balling. All right, go ahead, Jason.
Smitty,
This what me and you argue when you lie. You didn't say shit that's a lie. It's a lie. She's been balling, homie. It's a fact.
You're not at that other place no more. So you gotta stop. You can say
I'm being real.
You can be real. You can be real.
I'm always real.
Okay,
homie.
look, I agree. She been
You just don't
balling.
like her. You don't like her.
No. Hold on, no. I agree with you. She's been balling. That does not mean we know her as a baller. We know her as what?
No,
we know her as what?
No, stop. How do we know her?
Because she's a sexualizer.
No, how do we know? Stop. How do we know Angel Reese?
Because she's to a lot of people, pretty girl, got a little ass on her, walks around.
Jason, I'm not letting you do this. How do we actually know Angel Reese?
Fact, homie. You can lie all you want to yourself. You're not lying to me.
So you telling me that the NCAA tournament, fucking
the what?
Iowa, Caitlin Clark, that's not how we know her?
The what?
Who's capping out, homie?
No, I didn't hear you say
Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese in the NCAA tournament. When they're LSU and Iowa face each other. Is that not how we know her?
No.
Stop.
We know about the fight
right now. All the little sexualized shit happened after that.
But they fought. We know her as we know her as because she fought her. She fought her.
They didn't fight. They competed with two of the best teams, and they competed like every other.
Hold on. Then let's go back.
Crazy as hell right now.
Let's make sure that let me make sure. Let me make sure I check the person that's defending the person that talked about the person who's not known for being a what? Professional. You hear what I just said? Let me redo it. Let me do it again. Let me make sure I call it the hypocrite who's defending the hypocrite, calling out the person being a podcaster and not a professional football player in RG3. So let me get this clear. You know Angel Reese for what? Oh, college? Oh, really? So what do we know RG3 for? Oh, winning the Heisman in college? Oh, really? What the fuck's the difference, homie? What's the difference? If RG3 is only a podcaster, Smitty, as Shaq just said, then Angel Reese is known for what you just said. LSU college. Stop. National champion, right? So what the fuck is the difference, homie? Keep it all the way funky. Micro. He's a hypocrite, homie, and you're being a hypocrite too. She's known for college, not professional basketball, homie.
I brought that up because you said how did we find out about Angel Reese? We found out about her because she was one of the best players in college and had one of the biggest moments in college basketball in the last whatever. That's how we met her. We continue to know her because she's still balling right now. It's an actual fact. Y'all can hate on her. Y'all can not like her. Y'all can say I don't like her opinion. Y'all can say all you want. But the facts are the facts. The motherfucker's been balling. If you keep up with WNBA and you watch what she's been doing, she's been hooping. That's what it is.
You gotta stop. You gotta stop capping, homie.
I'm not capping, Jason. You don't know what you're talking about.
You skipped over. You skipped over.
I love you. I love you. You don't know what you're talking about right now. You don't watch it. You don't keep up with it.
But I'm gonna say you don't know what you're talking about. You're skipped over 3 months of time.
It's like me talking about soccer right now or some shit. You're blind to what you're talking about.
No, I agree with you on that. I don't watch it.
Thank you.
But hold on though. You skipped 3 months of real time that I don't need to watch to know that 3 months went by that she was horrible in. She was horrible. You and I talked about it. She was not doing good. They made meme mounds and all these memes about her, homie. So guess what we knew her for? Sexualized, ass, being on magazines, doing the baby red shit. Let's keep it funky. You act like she came in. You act like she came into the league averaging 2010, homie, from LSU. She did it. Now, stop. Anyway, we got a special guest on. We'll get back to this. We'll table.
You didn't do your quote of the day. You didn't do your counter to believe. You're not
I
locked
know,
in
man,
at all.
because you got hot defending missexualized.
Because you
So
say
we had to
stuff
get
that
right
just
into it.
is factually incorrect. So I have to correct you to keep the credibility of our show. I'm
Right.
saving the show right now.
Well, we got our main man in. Let's do quote of the day real quick then, because we got to do it. So quote of the day brought to you by
right
boom.
here.
Smitty, if opportunity doesn't knock, build a fucking door. That's what it is. You should be hyped about it. You can be mad at me.
I'm mad right now, so
you can be mad at me. Yeah, see, that's a hypocrite. See, you can be mad at your co-host and still like say that was fire. Or
it
not.
was, it was good. It was good. I'm not gonna react to it.
Yesterday, when you got fired on your day off, you would have came in here hyped.
The shit, well, context matters. The shit hit harder. Now I've had a day to reflect. Fuck that job. I'm good now.
So my quote should have hit harder today. Smitty, contrary to belief, brought to you by them. If you have any questions, cut off all the iffy ones. Contrary to belief.
That's a little different.
All right, now let's get to our guest because we had to do that. Pay the bills. Contrary to belief, we got a 20-year plus radio and TV personality, known as my maybe one of the most exciting sports talk show personalities in the country. Woo. So I can't wait to ask him about this Shaq RG3 beef. Our main man, 750 the game, Carl Dukes joins the show.
Carl Dukes.
Fellas, I don't know what the F I walked into, but I like it. I got to tell you right now, I don't know what I've walked into, but I'm digging the vibe right now. Like, you want to talk about, let's talk about some real shit? All right, go there.
That's what we do. That's what we do here.
That's what we do, baby. The realest show on planet Earth. We do it. That's why I'm glad to have you on, man. I know you be talking shit too, so I love it. Appreciate you hopping in, man. Let's dive right into brass tacks, man. You're a radio personality. Smitty just got fired on his day off at Fox with everybody. You saw the news out there.
I did.
So Smitty works there with covering those people and those shows. And so Smitty been there a long time. So Smitty and I are trying to blow this up. We're trying to get you as a third co-host on here to blow this thing up. So now you know. But now, RG3 Shaq, what's your take, man? I like Shaq, and I don't like RG3. I'm gonna be real, but I'm defending RG3 on this one. That's just being real. You got it. The truth is the truth, no matter who says it, Carl.
All right. So what are you defending? Are you defending that Angel Reese has not been good, or are you defending him putting this bullshit cover out there on NBA 2K, which was completely inappropriate? So which part are you defending?
Let's be straight. Good point. He didn't make the cover. He retweeted the cover.
Correct.
Let's be clear.
Yes.
And you and I live in this contact world where Smitty don't live. We retweet shit all the time. So it's for clicks and likes. Let's be clear. Or he's a nobody, right? If he don't do this and get some clicks and likes, he's a nobody. RG3 is. Let's be real. He's not playing no more. He's a podcaster, like Shaq said. I defend Shaq on what he said about that. But Shaq's the one keeping this alive, is he not? Like, I'm trying to figure it out. You and I'm from Compton. I grew up like this. Hey, RG3, don't fucking say it again, homie, or I'll see you in the street. I didn't podcast about it and make this shit a bigger deal than it is. Sounds like a hypocrite talking to me, homie, and I'm a Shaq fan. But if Charles Barkley and Stephen A. Smith would have said it, is Shaq talking about socking him in the face?
Yes, he is. Yes.
Yeah.
Stop.
So here's the deal with RG retweeting it. So, yes, we live in this contact world, but there's shit I choose to retweet and stuff I do not. When you put it out there, you are looking for a certain response. And that is why he did what he did. And I thought the cover, whoever made it doesn't matter. It was completely inappropriate and disrespectful. Here's what I do know. As Shaq likes to say, you don't have enough people. And I don't want to be punched in the face by the big fella. I've known him since he was 17, 18 years old. We go way back. But at the end of the day, Shaq's not wrong on defending Angel Reese from the standpoint of the constant criticism. And fellas, here's where I'm at with Angel Reese. And I love her. She's great. The part about this is everything that she does, everybody wants to compare her to Caitlin Clark. She can't stand alone. She plays a game. They don't even play Indiana. And you want to ask her questions about Caitlin Clark. Who cares? Like, let's focus on what she's been able to do, what she's been able to accomplish. So I think that is part of the narrative here. I don't know if she dislikes Caitlin Clark or if they hate each other. Who knows? It's great basketball. But for the Shaq RG3 situation, I feel like Shaq defending Angel Reese for this particular situation, I'm on point. I have no problems with him saying he wants to punch, or if he sees him and he continues with this bullshit, he's going to punch him in the face. But I also respect RG3 going back to his original criticism, which was a sports criticism, right? It wasn't, hey, I'm going after Angel Reese. It was, he was talking about Angel Reese from a sports perspective, and then Ryan jumped in. We know the whole situation and how that popped off. First of all, I thought it was a bad look for brothers all the way around. I'll be honest with you. But with that said, I have no issues with Shaq taking up for Angel Reese. And he's right. Look, she's just going about her business. She's not asking for this. And now, she becomes a target sort of in this whole situation. And that part is unfortunate as well. But, man, I'll defend Shaq and punching him in the face if he continues to do this, because he only did it for what reason? He only did it to get clicks. That's it. He didn't do this to like, hey, I have a great take on this whole situation and I want to share it with you guys. I got more insight. You don't retweet some bullshit like that on an NBA 2K cover of a monkey. Come on, man.
No, I think it's clown and
my
corny
brother
shit.
Too, if you guys take time to read the tweet, majority of the tweet wasn't even to defend her. It was him to go at her more for the original shit. It's a long soliloquy. It wasn't even he spent very little time actually talking about the tweet. So he just saw it as an opportunity, as an alley-oop to actually go in on how he feels about her or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'll read somewhere for the audio listeners. He's saying, I have been quiet on the Angel Reese front because she shared a video that aided in my wife, kids, family, and friends receiving death threats of physical harm to my family and friends, and threats of sexual violence to my children on social media and beyond. That will never be okay with me. I never attacked her or her family when I stated. So he's going the whole fucking thing that had nothing to do with this tweet.
No, he's in his field. So he's in his fields, and that's where we're at.
Stop acting like you care about her now, because you don't, homie. You think you told us you did.
I don't think so either. I don't think so either. I agree with that. And by the way, Coach, I gotta say this. I didn't know you were a cigar guy. We can vibe. I love it.
I got my own line, brother. I'll send you some for sure after this.
My man.
Let me ask you this. I'm glad you said it looked bad for brothers, man, because I like you said, you brought that up, and it does, because it seems like, all right, these two cats going at it for some reason. It seems like the same thing Smitty's talking about on his side is what Shaq's doing right now. Shaq just employed Angel Reese as a Reebok employee.
Correct.
Last time I checked for the shoe deal, him and Allen Iverson. So it makes perfect sense why he's defending her for a lot of other reasons I don't even discuss. We already had an argument this morning. But I just see this as, okay, she went to my school, LSU, blah, blah, blah. All the things kind of align for Shaq to defend and act like I'm Big Brother. To me, if I'm Big Brother, I call RG3 if you really had that beef and say, look, motherfucker, I'll beat your ass. Right. And then that's it. To me, it's blowing up another person's show. It's clicks and likes. As Carl just said, for that person's show, Shaq was just on. And it does nothing for the situation. It didn't do nothing. Like, what did it do? Guess what it did? RG3 raced Speed, Smitty's favorite fucking content creator, on yesterday and became even bigger. Let's be real. He came even bigger because of it.
Carl, here's my take on what I said. If you disrespect somebody publicly, don't expect a private apology. That don't make sense to me.
Let me ask you guys this, because this is for me a very similar situation. It's different. But let me ask you guys this. You remember when LeBron confronted Stephen A. in L.A.?
At the game, yeah.
Why did he call Stephen A. all these years and tell him he had an issue with all the shit he was saying?
That's my thing I said too. Yep.
So my point is, when we get these public figures, and I've always said this, and I know them all, they all can get in contact with each other if they want to.
Yes,
they all know somebody who knows somebody who can get in contact with somebody, right?
Yeah.
And my point is, when you do these public displays of defending somebody, going after somebody, there's always an alternative motive, right? And for Shaq, I have no issues with him answering the question on the podcast. Like, you guys asking me a question, I'm going to answer it. It's going to get out there and people are going to be like, oh, he said that. But I'm not sitting here clowning and messing around and denying that, hey, I feel a certain kind of way. So I don't blame Shaq for answering the question. But what I will tell you is, when you talk about getting at guys, you know this, Coach. We're in the social media world. I mean, we got guys in the same locker room who don't talk to each other when they have a problem with each other. Instead, they put it on social media. When they could just go to the guy's locker and say, hey, man, what's going on? Why aren't you passing me the ball? What's going on? So this is the nature of where we're at. This is kind of where we live. But I just relate that Stephen A. story to what you're saying is, when public figures have an issue with each other, it is rare when you have a public response, you're going to get a public statement, you're going to get a public response. I'm not calling you and saying, hey, privately, and then I'm telling everybody, oh, yeah, we spoke. Because you know what we say? Oh, we don't believe you.
Hey, but that's my whole point, though. That's why it's all clicks and likes. Like it's all clicks and likes. Like that's my point about this whole thing. Like I don't know why we're tripping on this one. If we're not tripping on this one, it's all for clicks and likes. Unless you don't hear from Shaq.
Because there's certain things though you just don't do.
That's all I'm saying.
It's certain morals though. To Carl's earlier point, yeah, you're right. We all do it for clicks and likes. I'm not disagreeing that, but there's certain things. Again, if I see some racist shit about, I don't know, like Caitlin Clark, I'm trying to think something crazy. Like I'm just not gonna engage with it. There's certain things where it's like, all right, like yeah,
see,
I still got morals though. I guess that's what it comes down to. I still got a moral code. It's still certain things where like, all right,
you got to do a deeper dive then.
For clicks and likes on me.
I guess because I'm older. I guess because I'm older, maybe I look at shit deeper. Then we got to do a deeper dive, homie, and stop defending him because Shaq's being a total hypocrite right now. He bought a pizza company from a motherfucker that used the N-word, homie. Keep it funky.
Yeah, but he changed
that.
No. But he changed that company, and he's also put more people of color on the board. More importantly, he's changed the dynamic of the entire company. Listen, from a business standpoint, we can never criticize Shaq. Shaq's a billionaire for a reason, right? So the idea, look, in years ago, Coach, who's buying a pizza company from a guy who said something racist and turning it into something positive? You got to look at the big picture. Like, that's brilliant. That wasn't somebody going, oh, I'm just going to stay away from it. Shaq's like, cool, let me get involved and let me tell you what we're going to do. Like, I love that. That to me, Shaq's not being hypocritical there. If you want to say he's being hypocritical by not calling out RG3 or calling him on a personal level, that's fine. But even that I have an issue with because we go on these podcasts to make statements. And he was asked a question and he answered it honestly.
But I'm just saying Shaq was in bed, not literally. Shaq was in bed with this dude in the business world before. And so you knew the man. He obviously knew the man in depth, some sort of way.
Look, we all do business with people we do business with, but we don't know them.
I agree.
Like there's a ton of investment opportunities and things that come our way, and you go, yeah, I'll jump in. That don't mean we hang out. I'm not at your house. Right. I don't know your wife. So that doesn't mean I don't know how you feel on a personal level. There's a lot of that. There's a lot of that.
No doubt. And I agree. And just in fairness, like my lead in today was kudos to you, Shaq. You took your money and made even more money. I mentioned exactly what you said. I said, I love what you did and what you do. I have no issue with that at all. And like I said, I'm pro Shaq more than RG3. Trust me. But in this case, I'm like, you can't just go around acting like big bad bully to every single person that disagrees with your take. Now, I get the whole context, the monkey bullshit and all that shit. That's foul business, but he retweeted it. It would be a little different if he created it. I just think it holds a little bit of water.
But when
That's
you
all.
retweet it, you're co-signing it.
Nah, I hear you. But
right?
I hear you.
If somebody puts something out there racist and I retweet that, I'm co-signing that, right? Pick your person. I'm not gonna do
that's why I think it's personal. That's why I called the motherfucker, because now it's personal is all I'm saying. Like, fuck tweeting it. I'm going to get at you if I see you at the game tomorrow or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Or don't say nothing. Or don't say nothing and see him. It's on site.
And let me say this, too, about the big fella, because here's the thing that people don't know, or maybe they do. Maybe they know a little bit. From a humanity standpoint, just helping people, I cannot tell you how many stories that Shaq dude, like, that dude has helped so many people and they didn't ask for it. He's paid for funerals of young black kids that have been killed. He's helped people in the community. Like,
last week.
There is another level to Shaquille that people don't talk about. So when he comes at people in the way that he came at RG3, it feels like he's being a bully, but he's not, man. He's as real as they get. And like the help that he's helped people, like I don't know that about RG3. I don't know how many people he's done that for. Shaquille has affected a lot of people, man.
No, we got people on our show that played with RG3 in the professional level in the NFL, and there's nothing. I've never heard good stories from him at all.
I don't know.
So I agree. Like that's all I'm saying. This is what we know, Smitty and I. Like, there's always something. Smitty just worked with the man for a hot minute or under the same umbrella.
No, I didn't. I didn't work with him at all. All right, no, I did not. But he just got.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Hired. He just got hired.
That's why I said under the same umbrella
for college football. I do not work with the man at all. Don't know the man at all.
You all work for the same man, homie. Stop.
What happened?
No, I worked for him. Worked past.
What happened?
You said what, brother?
What happened at Fox, bro? What happened? What's going down, man? What happened?
Man, listen, ratings are the ratings. 3 shows got canceled. 3 production staffs got canceled. Stage directors, hair, makeup, A lot of lives got affected. Thank God your boy had other things already moving and grooving. So I'm not, I'll have more of a softer landing, but I do got a lot of coworkers who've been there for 15 years, 20 years, put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, high-ranking producers who got let go. And you know how hard it is, you've built your certain, your money up to a certain number, you know what I'm saying? It might be high six figures for some of these cats, and now you got to pretty much start over. It's hard to find like another job that's going to pay you exactly where you was at, and now it's like they got to figure that out. So shit, it's fucked up. But hey, man, like I always go to my football mindset. At the end of the day, no matter what you go through, nobody gives a fuck. You got to figure it out. So that's my mindset. I got to figure it out. So.
That's a nice synopsis. But you're right. My heart goes out to those people because the real part of that is the folks that are behind the camera and doing all the stuff that again, most people have no idea. Those folks are affected as well. Man, I'm just asking. A lot of my friends are there, guys that work there. Nick Wright and I go way back. I know he's still got a gig, but, it's one of those things where it's unfortunate. But it's the business, right? We know that. And I'm glad you got other stuff you're working with.
Come on now. I'm a hustler.
No doubt. Hey, Carl, we can't thank you enough, man. I want to dive into it. I know you got some roots there in the A. And I know the SEC's there right now for Media Day. Any news you're hearing that you're covering as far as rumors are, Nick Saban may be back. I don't think college. That'll be a whole other discussion. I think he's going pro. But where are you at with the SEC? What's going on in Media Day, and what are you hearing out of there? There's a lot of good teams, and we did an over-under bet yesterday. A lot of guys are favored to win 9 or plus more games. I don't see the math. Not all of them motherfuckers win 9 games. Georgia, Alabama play each other early in the season, so there's a loss right there. We don't know about Auburn yet. This motherfucker's golfing instead of coaching right now. And then we got Texas and Sark, who's also in the SEC, and a South Carolina team I think's on the rise. And then you got Tennessee, we don't know much about, with a new QB after Nico left. And then you got Ole Miss, a good friend, Lane Kiffin. A team that's going to win, I think, 8 or 9 games a year under his tutelage, but got to get over the hump. A lot of good teams there. Where you at with SEC Media Day? What's going on in that country?
Look, Texas will be the favorite to win the conference. They're loaded again. The problem is, do you trust Sark? And this is coming from a Texas guy, right? Sark has recruited like crazy. He's got Arch Manning. The Arch Manning show yesterday was unbelievable for him to put, for the first time, to be the face of the team and be able to talk to reporters on a national level. He's been in the background, man, but Arch has played his position. Know your role. He chilled. He didn't make waves. He wasn't a diva when it came to Quinn Ewers being there the last 2 years, and he was behind the scenes learning. And, everybody kept asking me, I don't know, why is Arch starting? Well, look, when your uncles are Eli and Peyton and they tell you, learn the system, right? Gain the experience, get bigger and stronger, and they're telling you this is going to be valuable when you get your opportunity. Arch is about to shine. So I'll start there. Texas is going to be the favorite to win this conference. Georgia will be in the mix because they have the best coach in Kirby Smart, despite the fact we don't know what's going on with Gunnar Stockton, the quarterback. Defense has got to be rebuilt a little bit. Every year they're putting major guys in the pros. You know the deal. Alabama's a real question. I'm going down there today, man, and Kalen DeBoer's there. 9-4. 4 losses for Alabama last year. That's not Nick Saban. And it's not as if Saban left the cupboard bare. So when you start talking about Alabama and the expectations, Kalen DeBoer can't have 4 losses this season, okay? That'll be 2 straight years, and Bama fans will get impatient despite what his resume says. So he's got some work to do. But I think ultimately the team that I'm really watching, and I think they're going to take a step back, but I love their quarterback, Austin Simmons, is Ole Miss. This kid is unbelievable. And I think when people start to get a feel around the country of how good he is, there'll be this coming out party with Lane Kiffin with another great quarterback, but their defensive line decimated by the pros or by the NFL draft and their offensive line. So they're not going to be as good up front. And then, Billy Napier at Florida, can he build on what he did at the end of the season last year? Because they were falling apart. His job was on the line, and then all of a sudden they started winning games, and they won big games. Early in the season, week 3, LSU, Florida, huge game, guys, because say what you want. I think Brian Kelly's on the hot seat from the standpoint of every coach that's gone there. And Brian Kelly, he left Notre Dame, and people say, it's Notre Dame. You go to LSU, you're supposed to win a damn national championship. The quality of players that you're able to get at LSU, the standard to get in over the years at Notre Dame, it's different. So now you're going into year 4 or whatever, and you're like, me and my family. If you and your family don't win a damn national championship, it's going to be a problem. So I think that is a huge game for Florida LSU early in the season. But it's going to be intriguing, man. I mean, the SEC is a beast. And, Brent Venables at OU, I mean, are they going to do anything in the SEC? They look like, bums last year, even though they beat Alabama at the end of the season. So there's a lot of question marks as we look at the SEC.
And I'm glad you said that because Saban is in the Hall of Fame at LSU.
Correct.
And that's telling something. He left Michigan State. I know personal coaching buddies that were on that staff. Nick Saban, it's a true story. Nick Saban went to the tarmac, to the private jet to take the LSU job, leaving Michigan State, and called the staff and said, anybody not on the plane when it leaves is staying here. You know how many coaches showed up on the plane to go with Saban? None of them.
They all stayed.
They all stayed at Michigan State.
And he went and changed the culture at LSU.
He went to LSU, won the Natty. And to your point, I think Kelly has to do something of that. Like, you're at LSU, and I've heard from Nick Saban himself, LSU may be not only the easiest spot, but the most raw talent in that area in the country to get the best talent per capita. And you could win at LSU. Everybody should win. Obviously, at Ogeron, who they said couldn't win at SC, also won there. So, we got to figure this out, Brian Kelly. To your point, I love it. They better get off the pot, man, because there's a lot of good teams there. Georgia, let's go. I just want to talk about Kirby real quick. Lost in the Natty. Beat Texas twice. Lost in the Natty. I think Kirby Smart remembers shit. And he's going to reload, and they're going to load up, and they're going to be right there at the end of the day, in my opinion.
Yeah, look, Georgia is the predominant program right now, right? They just are. I mean, it was Nick in Alabama, and now it's shifted to Kirby. He spent 10 years with Nick Saban, guys. I mean, so the thing that Kirby took from Nick Saban, he's a great coach in his own right, but it's the understanding of how to build a program from behind the scenes and what you need to do. It's not the coaching. And as he took that to Georgia, everybody's like, okay, it may take a few years. Guys, he's playing for a national championship in year 2. It didn't take long for him to – first time I talked to Kirby, he gets a job from Alabama. He's the defensive coordinator. Alabama's winning chips. And he gets the job. It's just 2015 because it's been 10 years now. And he says, I said, what you got to do? What do you have to do first? He said, got to get bigger. We're too small. I want you to think about that. It's Georgia. He's like, we're too small. We got to get bigger. I got to get some bigger guys in here. We got to get this, and that. Like, he came in and he knew exactly what he wanted to do. And then you talk about recruiting classes, number 1, number 2, number 1, number 2, all that stuff, man, it adds up. And over the time, you got good coaches. You're going to win chips. So he'll be back in the mix. Georgia's not falling off like some people think. Hell, he's won with lesser quarterbacks. All right? So at the end of the day, he understands how you win in college football, specifically in the SEC and these national championships. You can ask Ohio State. You can ask Michigan. If you got the best offensive and defensive lines, you're going to win chips. Those two teams the last 2 years had the best offensive and defensive lines. When Georgia went back-to-back, look at the guys they put in the pros. They had the best offensive and defensive lines. That's what this is about. You're going to get skilled guys. NIL's not a factor. Money's money, but Kirby's going to be in the mix. And, I feel like he was asked yesterday if he felt disrespected because people aren't talking about Georgia like they have in the last few years. He said, no, not at all. He's going to take that and motivate his guys to be excited. And he's got a lot of new young players, man. So that's the other part. They're going to be young to start the season, but they'll mature quickly.
And you mentioned building a program. I know you retweeted one of his quotes. He said at Media Day yesterday saying that we sell relationships over transactions.
Yeah.
We don't believe just being transactional. When you're transactional, you cannot reach your ultimate goal without the relationship. So just to your point, adding more, fuel to your point, he knows how to build a program, and it sounds like he's motivated for sure. But go ahead, JB.
Carl, give us your dark horse in the SEC. I know there's a lot of let me hear from you first before I give you who I think is going to surprise people.
Look, I hate to say it because, as I said, I'm from Texas originally. So, for years, all we ever heard was how good Texas A&M was supposed to be, how they had the resources. I've got good friends there. I've had friends on the staff. Kevin Sumlin and I go way back when he was there. And he changed the program, by the way, with Johnny Manziel and company, changed it. But with that said, you go to Texas A&M, and I've said this to SEC fans, if you go to College Station and you go there, you're going to be like, why are they not winning more? The resources, the facilities, the fandom, right? That's my dark horse. They're loaded. Marcel Reed is a dude at quarterback. And I think Mike Elko came in and without all the bullshit with Jimbo and the show and who's bigger and smarter and all, Mike Elko came in, man, and they are like right here. So don't laugh because I've been there for like 20 years. Texas A&M has a really good team, and if they can win some big games, and that's going to be the key. It always is. They're going to be in the mix. That's my dark horse.
Hey, rumor is the first
they got a really
fucking
good coordinator
rounder.
too, in Coach Bateman.
Yes.
Yeah. The first rounder for the Bengals is practicing at Texas A&M right now.
He is. Well, hey,
So, like,
I wouldn't sign my contract either under those terms.
Do you know anything about that? Is he really going to renege on this? Since NIL came back, you can get an agent and go back to college. So a lot of people out there don't understand. They're like, oh, I thought he got drafted. He's done. He's cooked. I'm like, nah.
Shamar Stewart.
Yeah. And so is there any real insight that he is really going to play college again at A&M?
No, man, I think this is just a ploy. You know, at the end of the day, the deal will get worked out. Bengals need him, to be honest with you. They need him bad. And, you know, with the Trey Hendrickson situation playing out, they're playing with a loaded gun here. They're trying to play. Yeah, they're trying to play a game that's not necessary. You got Joe Burrow. You guys watching the quarterback stop? I love Joe Burrow.
I haven't seen that.
I just started.
I love Joe Burrow. Joe's my dude. You talk about cigars. This dude's smoking cigars. He's just chilling. Joe's got flash.
Joe bad boy. He a bad boy.
He is, man. So, but you got Burrow like, yo, look at how we started these last few years. You put me behind the 8 ball.
Again.
We don't have time for this.
Yeah.
Like we just took care of my boy Jamar Chase. Like that's going to get worked out. But Shamar's right. He's not wrong for not signing a deal that looks like the Bengals are trying to maneuver this in a way that no other NFL team has.
Yeah. My dark horse, and tell me if I'm wrong or what you think. A lot of people are high on this young brother at quarterback in Sellers. But South Carolina, I think, is on a plane that's leveling upwards. I don't know. I think South Carolina is a team that could shock a lot of folks this year. Any rumor or word or what you're hearing on the inside of South Carolina, are you going to be shocked if they win 9 games?
Not at all. Shane Beamer's he's a friend. He comes on our show. He was with Kirby at Georgia for a while. And Shane Beamer, obviously.
Son of a legend.
Correct. The pedigree. He's gone to South Carolina and they bought in. And I'm not going to be surprised at all. They should have beat Bama, guys. Let's be honest. Last year, they should have beat Bama.
I thought they should have been a playoff team. They beat Clemson in their own state.
That's right. So I would not be surprised. And Lenore Sellers, first of all, just a big studly dude, man. Yeah, they were here Monday, I think, to start the SEC Media Days. And he's unbelievable. So I think Shane Beamer, it's not that they're going to sneak up on anybody anymore. Now there's a little bit of an expectation that they're supposed to be good. What happens?
Yeah, no doubt. I'm with you. I think South Carolina going to shock some folks.
You have been saying that for a while, JB. So I know I can't wait.
They're going to be good. There's no doubt. But I just that expectation thing, you know, it's like Texas last year. Oh, here we come. You lose at home to Georgia. You lose in the SEC championship game. You get your ass kicked against Ohio State. The 3 biggest games of the year, you lose. Like the expectation thing is real. You can't get the kind of hype and then not live up to it.
You got 5 minutes?
What you got?
Real quick, we do a poll question every day. We're going to do it with you. I think it'd be great banter. And the poll question is today: would you pay a wide receiver or a corner $30 million plus? That's the question. And I know you are, and Smitty. I hope Smitty's not micro on this. Macro is how we think here. I'm going to say no, but I want to hear it. Go ahead.
I'm paying a corner. I'm not paying a wide receiver. And the reason for me is I would ask you guys, and this is no disrespect. Look, I'm all about get your money. However you get it, get your bag. But what wide receiver has changed the team and helped them win a Super Bowl? When I say that, I'm not talking about I'm talking about being a real difference maker. Guys, Randy Moss went to the New England Patriots in 2007. They set records. They did not win it, okay? Julio Jones is traded to the Tennessee Titans just a few years ago. Titans didn't do jack. You can
Bernard Hopkins. We can go down the list.
Keep going down the list. You can have a guy that is a special talent at wide receiver, but the reality is it is rare. Even Jerry Rice, you go, well, he went to the Raiders. They won the Super Bowl. That's like you talk about the lone example. So for me, the wide receiver market has been elevated, but it's also inflated. And so when you talk about wide receivers now, 30, 35, 40, we're going to get to the $45, $40 million range here before you know it. because that's just where the league is going. I believe corners are just more important to the makeup of a team. And when you talk about defense winning championships, the Chiefs won because of defense a couple of years ago, not because of Patrick Mahomes. Eagles beat the hell out of the Chiefs last year, not because of Jalen Hurts, who was terrific. Go look at their defense. You got to have those dudes. And to me, if I had a choice, I'm paying a corner over a wide receiver.
If I had a choice, I'm with you. If I got to pick between the two, I'm with you. But you know what I say, JB, you worth whatever they're willing to pay you. And to me, wide receivers do play a huge role in the success. Like, to me, the Eagles don't even get there without A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith. Now, we can say once they were in the game, what happened in the big game, but like we got to talk about the journey too. So, but again, if we're comparing them to corners, I agree with you that corners are more important than receivers. But to me, man, like I think about what you bring up Jerry Rice. We talk about him getting traded to the Raiders, but let's not forget. I mean, he won with the Niners too, and he played a huge role in those championships. Randy Moss, you're right. That 07 team did not finish the job, but that's not like that wasn't one of the greatest teams we've ever seen. They just laid an egg in the biggest game, unfortunately, but they were undefeated getting to that point. And Randy Moss played a huge role getting to being in position. Like the list goes on and on. So I don't want to devalue wide receivers, but I do agree with you that I think, especially in today's age, that a great corner is more important than a great wideout.
Yeah, I'm not paying either one of them because they come out every year in the draft. I'm going to keep it funky. They come out every single year. If you go back 10 years, look at the first rounders that have been taken at both wideout and at corner. You get one every year. You get a difference maker every year. Go back to 2015, Jalen Ramsey. Guess what? Legendary guy, big-time corner, and go advance all the way to this past year at Travis Hunter. You're going to get a corner or a wideout every single year that's difference maker. Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase. Yeah, this goes on.
I don't disagree, but here's the problem. The theory behind that is teams don't do that. You're right. But when you get a Jamar Chase, you end up paying him, and you don't go back into the draft and try to find another Jamar Chase. To your point, like after their rookie deals, what you're saying is teams should go, peace. We're going to get another guy. They don't do that.
Every 4 years, just recycle, basically what he's saying.
Well, we do it with running backs.
They don't do it with wide receivers.
That's what I'm saying, though. We do it with running backs, and they don't get paid, and we recycle them on their rookie deals because we don't want to pay them. Just being honest, we've had this conversation. The running back, hopefully he's coming back because of Saquon and McCaffrey and other guys that have changed a little bit. Yeah, but I'm just saying, I don't know if I pay $30 million. And there's a reason the Bengals have tied in how much money in 2 wide receivers right now? They better win it all. To your point, they better help Burrow.
The Dolphins too. The Dolphins are in that same predicament.
Waddle and Tyreek.
I don't want to forget and mention Bijan as well, because guys. And here's the thing with these running backs: if you can do more than just tote the rock, right? The McCaffrey is the model. You're gonna get paid what these guys are getting paid. It's more than just toting the rock. Derrick Henry he's an anomaly. Like that, those guys don't exist. First with his size and his ability to maintain his health. But like Bijan, I'm saying this because if you're a fantasy ball player and all that, I'm telling you right now, he's going to get a ton of touches, outside, inside, slot, all kind of touches. And so when you can do those things, the running back, you're going to get paid.
Nah, no doubt. Man, great conversation. I love the banter, man. Appreciate it. Make sure everybody follows you. It's on the ticker down there. Go follow him. Put me up, Dukes on X. Make sure you guys go follow him and watch his show every day. When's your show on every day?
2 to 6, Monday through Friday here in the A, and then I do the national show on Sunday mornings, 6 to 10 on the Infinity Sports Network. But, yeah, man, I appreciate it, fellas. I enjoy it. You guys are killing it, crushing it, and send me some damn cigars. Don't front, all right? I'm a cigar dude. I'm an aficionado.
I'm going to tell you right now, Carl, do not count on those cigars, brother.
In here, but, what's up?
Carl, I'm going to tell you right now, do not count on those cigars. He done told 1,000 people he going to give them cigars, and they might come at some point, but it might be months. It might be months.
Months. Come on, man.
Carl, you came on the show. I owe one other person. Everyone else I've always got. I owe one other person comes on the show, and he knows who he is, and I'll get you these right away.
My man. All right, look, you're not fronting, are you?
No, hell no. Hey, I'm only as good as my word, man.
This is true. Keep up the good work, fellas. We'll talk soon.
You too, brother. Appreciate you.
All right, my man.
Peace. Carl Dukes, man. Make sure you follow him.
Who's the person you owe cigars to still?
So, you know him. Listen, I love. Damn, bitch bad. I love the disagreements because they create great conversations. They do. You can't say that's not a lie. You can't say it's a lie.
No, I agree with you. A great conversation. But I love when the disagreement is
like
disagreeing with you and they agree with me, though. I love when it's like that, though.
Yeah, of course. I taught you that, though. That great conversations disagreements create great conversations, homie.
Bro, I was a former Fox employee, homie.
I taught you that when you were in your 20s. You were in your 20s when I taught you that, homie. Think about it. Cats don't know.
I taught you TV. When I joined this shit, you were just cussing and talking shit. You had no structure, no rundown. Didn't know nothing about an A block, a B block. I taught y'all all this shit. Y'all never heard of an A block, a B block. Y'all had no time for nothing. It wasn't no fucking segments. You would come on here and just cut people out for 3 hours. I brought structure to this shit, homie. Give me my credit. Give me my credit.
People like that shit, though.
You ain't never heard, but shit way better now. The numbers don't lie.
That's what the story.
Numbers on
that's what the show. Hey, that's why the show's going, because I had to start it, right? Like I started the Slap Dick Whiskey. I had to come out with and shock treat you with the Slap Dick name. Now I'm gonna change the name because now they know what it is. See, I had to do that. Marketing genius, homie.
When I joined the show, we had 315 people in here live, homie.
That was a lot because I started with.
This shit has to change.
I started with like 8.
Yeah,
nobody knew.
Started with me.
It was a YouTube channel. I just started out like, let me do shits and gigs. White people shit right there. Shits and gigs.
Shits and gigs.
Yeah, so my white people shit got a line in it.
It's been a hell of a start of the show, homie.
Is white people shit still on?
Yeah, I'm like, is my screen messed up or you still see it?
What, Bailey? What's going on?
What's going on, Bailey? Do we have some white people shit?
I can't even see nothing.
White people shit. White people.
Why is white people shit on there still? Well, I don't know what's going on. Bailey, what's up? I think we got stuck. Let's do a commercial since we can't. I don't know if Bailey can do anything. Yo. All right, let me see. Where's commercial at? Let me go to it. Bailey's got stuck on his side, so we'll be back after a commercial break. Let me see if I can get us to the commercial break. How do I get to it? Let's see. Boom. Let's see. The real show, man. No. I don't even see white people shit in my screen. But we'll be back. Hey, we'll be back right after this, man. Pound the like.
Let's bring up what Mel Kiper said this morning on Get Up on ESPN. Jamie's going to love this. Check it out.
Get up from there. Now that we've sort of set the table for exactly what your problem is with it, how would you try and solve it?
Well, I grew up with the best of the National Football League, 60s, 70s, into the 80s. You're talking about deep shots, right? The go route, the 9-route post. You're talking about Terry Bradshaw in a Super Bowl hitting John Stallworth. You see Leroy Irvin diving, right, just off his finger. There's the receiver. They laid it out there, right? Hit the receiver in stride, 65-yard touchdown. It's a beautiful thing to watch. That's what I want to see brought back to the National Football League, okay? Check down kings, bubble screen sensations, boring football. Game manager, I get it, but I want to see those deep shots. That's what the NFL was built on. I grew up with John Unitas, Fran Tarkington, Ken Stabler, Darryl LaMonica. You talk about quarterbacks, Joe Namath. It was just right. Brett Favre when he was doing what he did. Burt Jones with the Baltimore Colts. You think about those quarterbacks who would throw the ball down the field. I'd say what Bradshaw did with Stallworth and Swan, Roger Staubach. That's what I want to see brought back. Say, well, you can't do that, right? Well, you got a 5-yard rule with the cornerbacks, right? The Mel Blunt rule, right? Now with the push thing with Hurts, you got to be a yard back now. So don't tell me you can't have those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage than they are. I was at games where I'm thinking, hey, too high? They're out in outer space. I couldn't even find us. They're playing with 9 guys, right? Where are the other 2? Oh, the other 2, they're so daggone far back, and even though they're part of the damn play. I'm telling you, we got to change this thing, and we got to have, hey, you can warn them. They come up, hey, guys, you got to get up a little bit, right? You're too far back. Warn those safeties, but you got to figure out, competition committee, somebody, Dano, somebody's got to figure out what that depth is, but it's too far back right now. The NFL is being ruined by these too high safeties.
I'm done, homie, watching that ESPN, dog.
Yeah. I know I argue with JB a lot, but not on this one. Not on this one.
There's no way, homie, that was just said.
That was just said, homie.
There's no way that was said.
That was just said, homie. He said they gotta make a rule to where the refs will force the safeties to be closer to the line of scrimmage so we can see more deep threat to big time plays that he used to see when he was growing up in the 70s and the 80s, homie. I can't even, as a defensive player, homie, I can't even begin to think of how to respond to that.
Baby, can you take me to the board?
We back, JB, man. Talk to it. What's on your mind right now? What's going through your head after watching that clip of Mel Kiper?
Damn, I don't even know where to begin, dog. I don't even want to yell or nothing, man. It's just so fucking dumb. Like, the big narrative. See, you don't believe me, though. The fucking fake agendas that get pushed. Mel Kiper saying to take the safety. Who sits right here at 10 to 12 yards normally. They're saying that's too deep. So now we have to cater to the offense even fucking more. Move them up here, and it has to be a referee behind them. Get up. Move up. So now you want the safeties at 5 fucking yards, Mel Kiper? You fucking idiot. Never been right on the draft yet? You said Ryan Leaf was the guy, you fuck! Now we want safeties at 5 fucking yards? So you can throw a post to fucking Stallworth in 1967, you fucking toupee-wearing motherfucker! Holy fuck, you guys on ESPN are fucked, man! Now we have to dictate to the quarterback and quarterback. Please, I know we're all so shitty, but let's blame cover 2 the fucking times. You fucking idiot! Dan Orlovsky, you should have came on my show, motherfucker. You fuck me. You don't know shit either, sitting there in them tight-ass skinny jean pants. You fucks! You motherfuckers don't know football. Get me on there, motherfuckers. You guys fuck!
Hey, well, fuck it. I'll go home tonight. I'll drink my yak and smoke my stick, and I'll get it back cracking.
You good on me?
What you mean?
Somebody took our shit over.
Yeah, I don't know what happened, homie. It's always something.
We gotta get you in here. Fuck, man. The white wall, the internet, the fucking phone, the fucking whole thing. Like, didn't you steal what's name's laptop?
You said what?
Don't you got a laptop?
That's one of my biggest pet peeves. When you keep bringing up the fucking white wall and the background stuff, I'm gonna put hands on you. Ain't nobody talking about it. You keep bringing it up. You keep shedding light to it, RG3. Ain't nobody talking about the fucking monkey in the fucking Chicago Sky uniform.
Shaq. All right,
you keep
Shaq.
retweeting and co-retweeting talking about it. We having a great show, great conversation.
Right,
Carl, all this shit, and you keep bringing the shit up. Because you want me to drive out there Monday through Friday, 3 hours a day. But you didn't want to do it at the fucking old studio because you left and you canceled the studio because you ain't making that drop no more. But you want me to do it now because motherfucker got fired on his day off. It's called selfish, homie.
All right, Shaq.
Start calling you JB3.
All right, bully.
Start calling you JB3, homie. JB3.
I'm not paying a corner or a wideout $30 million, homie.
So basically, what you're saying is, after 4
great
years,
conversation. Great conversation. I think I brought out some valid points, though.
You did.
You did too, but AJ Brown and Devontae Smith to Latrell and all these guys in this because their team won Super Bowl is not. AJ Brown is not the reason they won a Super Bowl. Stop.
They would have not been in that game without those two guys. It's a fact.
Stop. But remember, we said one wideout. These teams that are winning have multiple wideouts. They're not just one guy, and you're paying one guy. And in Cincinnati's case, they're paying two guys astronomical money, which is now causing what? An issue with 2 D linemen.
No, it shouldn't. No, hey, it ain't got nothing to do. They were already. What was the thing about bringing Henderson back? That was already. They've been talking about that. The rookie situation, they got some weird shit in their rookie contracts with Cincinnati. This changed shit. Again, I don't want to fight in the argument again. Shamar Stewart is not asking for more money. It's not a money thing.
Brass tacks, though, what is the end result? They're not paying 2 D linemen, and Joe Burrow's suffering. Fact or cap? At the end of the day, you can say whatever you want. At the end of the day, the leading sacker in the NFL over the last 2 years is not on a contract, and the first-round pick is not on a contract. But 2 wideouts are paid $170 million. So I'm just keeping it real. Let's be honest. There's no way I'm paying a wideout when there is a one every year. Smitty, look at the last 10 years. I probably could go back further, but just look at the last 10 years. I got it pulled up. Look at the wideouts that have been selected, homie. There's no reason to pay $30 million. And look at the corners from Jalen Ramsey in 15. Go 10 years forward. Look at all the corners that have been selected. You don't need to pay him $30 million, not one time, homie. First of all, Sauce Gardner, I think we've got him a lot. We've hyped him a lot. And last year, I was really on it because of Jermaine's on the team, my former player. Who I talked to yesterday. He's going to get on the show. He made his, if you've seen his comment on Instagram, if you did, go check it out. If you didn't, but he's going to come on. But we were talking about this. I watched him last year, and I brought it up on the show during the season, Smitty. He played pussy a lot. Played like a lot of pussy. He had a lot of pussy in him last year, homie. I'm be real. He didn't want to tackle. He tapped out. He came out the game on some questionable shit. Even you questioned when he came out the game that one time for that play. He didn't look soft. I am not paying a soft corner $30 million. No fucking way. He ain't that different. He's not Revis Island Dion Sanders, homie. Let's be real. I like the kid and all, but he has not shown me that he's a every down corner that can play quarters. He can play 2 trap, can get in the run game, get his nose in the backfield. Not that guy, homie. There's no way I'm paying this guy $30 million because next year, guess what? This past year, Travis Hunter came out. Like, let's be real. I can keep going. Next year's gonna be another big.
But you always say that, but like teams. For example, let's say I drafted Travis Hunter this year, right? So if I'm the Jags next year, I'm probably not getting a corner. So like next year they might have some other great corners, but I'm not getting a corner.
But you ain't got to pay for 3 years.
Maybe I'm not high enough in the draft to get the actual real good corner.
Yeah,
so
but you got 3 years. But you got rookie contract deals for 3.
So basically, you said after every rookie contract, drop them and then go back to the draft and go try to find somebody that replaces them. That's basically what you're saying.
Here's the thing, though. See,
that sounds insane to me. So it's like,
no, but here's the problem: is you created an ultimatum, like without even knowing it. I wouldn't give that. That's not an ultimatum I'm doing. See, the ultimatum is you're going to play football in the NFL or you're going to quit. Like, that's why we've created this narrative now that we got to pay you astronomical amounts of money or you sit out or demand a trade and get that same money.
Somebody's going to pay them. That's the problem.
That's but
teams, they don't get together and be like, you know what? Let's not pay these guys.
No,
that's delusion, homie.
Why
would you do that against the players? Why do you even say that?
Time out. I agree with what you're saying. My point is we created this. We created it to where he can now demand a trade and sit out and get paid by someone else. Back in the day, guess what? Nah, we're not going to pay you 30. Now, we're going to negotiate and talk 15, but go ahead and go seek 30 somewhere else. But see, when no one else would pay it, that's when you're right back in. You're with the Jets. They gave you 15 mil, which is still a great deal. And now we have wiggle room on the cap and on our roster. Now, we got to pay you $30 million at a corner when I can draft another corner next year that's going to be better? Like, that's my issue, homie. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying don't get paid and all that shit. I'm just telling you I can get a corner every year. Like, look what Pete Carroll finds guys from D2s in the first round. Like, there's long, strappy corners every year in the draft, homie. You can find them amongst 365 million people in America. I'm just telling you.
There's O linemen in the draft every year. There's D linemen in the draft every year. There's wides in the draft every year that make it. There's running backs in the draft.
There's not.
The only thing that's not in the draft every year is quarterback. So you basically, outside of quarterback,
Smitty does not.
After
You're
rookie
wrong.
deal,
You're wrong.
You could be an all-pro guard
Smitty,
no matter what work
stop.
you put in. You could be Trent Williams and just an all-time tackle. But oh well, here comes another tackle after your rookie deal. You are against players, have always been that, and you're pro coach. And it's crazy because you forget it. You once were a player trying to chase the bag and get the bag, but you've been so far gone from being a player that your mind is now shaped and poisoned by the lifestyle you have as a coach. I cannot believe you.
Time out. Last 10 drafts. You just said there's always O lineman, D lineman. Last 10 drafts. Show me the difference making D lineman and O lineman. Go.
Michael Parsons, homie, number one on top of the head. Last 10
drafts.
Last 10 drafts.
Okay, go.
Our guy, Crosby.
You better make sure they're the same as wide out in corner. Hold on.
Last 10 drafts, right? Jermaine Johnson. Jermaine Johnson. Last 10 drafts, right? So that's 10 years, right? Myles Garrett. Last 10 drafts, right? Trey Henderson. Last 10 drafts, right? We keep going, and it's off the top of the head. No research.
Keep going.
No list. No big report. No none of that. Off the top of the dome. This preacher
keep going
right now, homie.
Keep going.
Sam Hubbard.
Hold on.
The Rams. Who the Rams just got the young cat, the two young cats they got last year from Florida State. Florida State. Come on, homie. The list goes on and on.
Hold on. Please understand what I'm saying. Please understand what I'm telling you. You know you can't just sit up here and select pass rushers and tell me that's the same as a corner and a wideout every year. You act like these guys are. You said D lineman and O lineman. Pass rushers are not in that category. Pass rushers get paid differently, do they not? Pass rushers are just like left tackles, Smitty. Come on, you got to be macro, homie. Don't tell me you don't know better than that.
Well, you said D lineman. I'm going to name you D lineman.
But pass rushers and D linemen, you didn't name me one D lineman. You named me pass rushers.
Stop, Jason. The D is a D lineman. Stop.
No. Pass rushers are paid differently than D linemen, homie. Stop. I act like they're not. So what three techniques paid the same as Max Crosby?
Aaron Donald, my guy
you
from
keep making 1 point. You keep making one player, homie.
My guy for the Chiefs. What are you talking about?
My guy. You don't even know him.
Like, come on, homie. Don't use that as a way to go against it, homie. You don't talk about the fucking beats in the middle for the Chiefs. The big Matabuki for the Rams. Like, stop playing, homie.
When did they get paid? You're acting as if they get paid $30 million in year 3.
Nobody does, homie. The rookie deal still going on.
No, that's why I'm saying, why pay corners and wideouts if nobody does? O lineman, D lineman are a dime a dozen, homie. You can't find O lineman and D lineman, 5 of them.
Chris Jones. Sorry, Chris Jones. Can't think of his name. Sorry.
Every draft, Smitty, you're not finding 5 O linemen and D linemen that are your staple of your team for years to come. Ask Cincinnati how that works. Ask Kansas City. Ask all those teams that had to build. Look at Baltimore, Cleveland, and the Philadelphia Eagles. Can we look at them? 3 of the best O-lines in football, in my opinion. Cleveland, Baltimore, and Philly. Look at the 5 linemen that they've had to accumulate, whether it was in trade, draft, or signing over the last 5 years. That's built the team. They're not getting a fucking left tackle every draft like they're just falling off trees, homie. They're not getting a pass. They're getting a pass rusher here and there or in the trade.
I'm not suggesting that they do
Myles
that.
Garrett. Come on.
I'm not suggesting they do that, Jason. I'm saying I'm
not saying suggesting. I know you're not suggesting. I'm saying those guys are not as frequently successful as a wideout and a corner. You could find O-line in a corner every year.
I don't think the corners be as deep as you think.
It's pretty damn good, homie. 10 years back, Jalen Ramsey was starting at that draft and just go forward. Look at the corners. Surtain and fucking Stingley. And
so what, every year you could probably name, 2 really good, like, game-changing corners? Okay, but if I'm a team, I get 1 pick in the first round. I might have a pick in the second round depending on my situation. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, you're talking like as a team.
There's more than two every year.
It's just a pick of the litter. Just get who you want.
Nah,
So if I got a lockdown guy in Patrick Surtain right now, why would I let him go and then go roll the dice on the draft? Because the draft we don't know for sure. You never know. It's really a risk. So if I got a guy in my locker room like Patrick Surtain, who's a lockdown guy, who got guys like Jamar Chase out here working out with Chad Ochocinco trying to figure out strategies to get around them, you pay that guy. So that's all I'm saying.
You got to take your word from your recruiting boy on this one. I'm just trying to be real with you. Like we can bring on 1,000 coaches this season. We're gonna ask every one of them, how do you build your team? And how, like, let's say I take a new job. Let me break it down for layman's terms for the casual fan listening. If I take a college job, what's the number one thing we go after?
O-lineman.
And then?
Quarterback. Pass rusher, sorry.
D lineman.
Mm-hmm.
And then?
Corners.
So if I'm building a team and I take that, guess who is always going to be available when I'm building a new team? Skill players. Let's just say it. Skill players. Skill players are everywhere. Ask Nick Saban, ask Dabo Swinney, ask Kirby Smart. Skill players are the easy get.
Right.
O-linemen, D-linemen are not easy to get. They're not 300 million freaks of natures, Penny Sewell, and 6'6", 300-pound cats that run 4.7. They don't fall off trees, homie. Wideouts and corners fall off trees. I'm just telling you. They do.
So, just for clarity, though, you're saying like there's a ton.
I took Lonnie Johnson, took him from wideout to corner. He was a second rounder.
So, just for clarity, you're saying there's a ton of Jamar Chases out there. There's a ton of Justin Jeffersons, a ton of Jerry Rice.
Yeah.
There's a ton of Tyreek Hills. There's a ton of. Okay, cool. All right, cool. So basically, so we really shouldn't even value like the careers of like Calvin Johnson and Jerry Rice and T.O. and Randy Moss and Deion Sanders, and like you really shouldn't call Prime the second greatest player, NFL player of all time, because if you think about it, there's so many of them just running around that it's not even that big of a deal. That's probably what you're saying. So that's cool. Now I appreciate that knowledge and education, and thanks for educating me on that.
You make no sense what you just said. You know that, right? You know you're not fucking that right. you know you're not fucking that right.
They're a dime a dozen. They're a dime a dozen. I asked you a specific question. I said there's a ton of Jamar Chase out there. You said yes. You said yes. So cool. So what Jamar Chase did and Triple Crown, that's really nothing. There's a lot of them out there. They shouldn't have paid them. They should have went back to the draft. They would have found another Jamar Chase.
So can I name all the Hall of Famers from every position then? And
all the other cats are all just the same. Like
So can I name all the Hall of Famers at every position to make your point? Like that's micro. You just said some micro ass shit now.
I named guys today. Amonte Brown, AJ Brown, Devontae Smith, who's a Heisman winner. It's just a ton of them.
Did you really drop the mic? Did you think you dropped the mic?
There's a ton of them around.
Hey, do this right here, everybody, please. I got the shirt made for this. Do this.
That's kind of cold. I ain't gonna lie to you.
It's different, huh?
It's different. It's unique. Because really, if they just do what your shirt say, our show will blow up immediately.
Yeah. I just wear it for everybody. It's just like what do they call it?
Reminder, right?
Yeah, but what they call it's like what's the damn it?
Subconscious.
Yeah, but it's a subliminal message.
Subliminal message.
You don't really notice you're seeing it, but you see it and you do it without even knowing.
There's a movie called Focus with Will Smith that came out back in 2010.
I love that movie. I love that movie.
No, you wouldn't.
Yeah, I love that movie.
Because all that shit was just in random places.
When they picked the football in the football game when he hustled the old boy. I can't see Smitty.
It's crazy how our minds just did that.
Yeah, I can't see you moving because you're moving like a robot because your internet's so shitty. But yeah, here's the thing. You know what that movie really was about?
It's not Spectrum. It's the building. This building was a brand new building, and the owner, God bless his heart, good owner, but I think it was like one of his first buildings. I think there's some certain things that they forgot to do. Spectrum was out here having to put an extra line through the fucking main pole through the building. So what I'm learning is not Spectrum's fault. It's something with this building. Hope we get it figured out. I apologize for all the interruptions, and I'll probably just jump off the show here in the next 10 minutes and just let Jebby finish it. Go ahead.
You don't need to apologize, homie. That's who you are.
That's not who I am. I'm not bad Wi-Fi. That's not who I am.
No,
I'm not bad connection.
It's just shitty.
So I'm just shitty.
Huh? I didn't say it. I didn't say it.
You said that's who I am, homie.
So you know what?
I'm probably get my guy Paul. I'm see if I can get Paul Pierce on next week, probably next Wednesday once he's back settled. See if I can get him on, talk a little NBA, talk a little bit of LeBron, Bronny, and might get Keyshawn on as well in the week. I might just start getting my guys on now, so I can do what I want now. So hit up James. I know James Jones actually likes you and asked about you in the past, so I'll try to work on getting him on as well. So next couple weeks should be
hold on, time out. Why you say actually likes me like?
Because a lot of people don't like you.
Like most people just hate me.
Most people don't. Like, I mean, listen, if I didn't know you and I'm just sitting back watching some of your shit, I'm like, this motherfucker's kind of crazy. Like, I don't know how I would feel about you. But since I actually got a chance to sit back and talk to you and know your story, it's like, oh, okay, I understand you. So that's why it's different.
Why you don't judge a book by its cover?
Outside looking in, you are a maniac, though.
That's why you don't. That's why you don't.
Respectfully.
That's why you don't judge a book by its cover, homie.
Yeah, but your cover fucked up.
So, back to focus.
Focus.
Which you're not.
It's like Free Game Friday for me.
That's the difference between a hustler and a con artist. I'm a con artist.
I was a lure.
I'm a con artist. There's a huge difference.
Break it down, homie. I know you about to go that route. Break it down.
Bailey, can you put that text in or no? Your shit fucked up. I think his internet, his computer's fucked up. Your shit's fucked up. I got fucked up thing. I think
I want to try to get back. Can I try to get back on the computer real quick?
Yeah.
I hate being on my phone, bro. But if it's still jumpy, I'm gonna jump off. So let me see something. I'm not gonna jump off this. Hold on, give me 10 seconds.
Yeah, go ahead. Put him in the back, Bailey. There is a difference between a con artist and a hustler, though, by the way. So some people are both, some people are not. Is what it is. But, you know, see what happens. Your faces, homie, when you try some shit, is they're like, homie, that was a Mo Martin, what up? Yeah, I said I'm a cold hustler on Last Chance You. I just couldn't say con artist because they probably would have arrested me. Here's that. We're a real show, man. We do tech work on the show live. We do all kind of crazy shit, man. So which one is really Smitty? I'm trying to figure it out. Oh, I see two of you. That's wild.
Oh.
What's wrong, homie?
You can hear me?
Yeah.
I can't even see myself on the screen, homie.
You can't see yourself?
Am I on the screen right now?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, my shit's fucked. I might go back on the phone.
Oh, that's your laptop right here?
Okay. Oh, I can see myself now. Hold on.
You're moving better.
It's jumpy and skippy. I don't know what's going on. I'm back on the phone. Tell me off, baby.
We got 1,500 people in here. Shout out to you guys. We got 1,500 people in here and to watch absolute fuckery go down. So appreciate all you guys watching it.
I'm going to call Spectrum. You know what's going to happen? I'm going to have them come here while I'm doing the show. So they can see the problem. Because I need them to see what I'm talking about. I think when I'm verbally saying it, I don't know if it's like registering what's going on. They need to come see what the fuck is happening. I don't like being on my phone because I can't see what you and Bailey talking about behind the scenes. Y'all be texting. I can't check my text messages. It pisses me off.
Really?
Yeah, like y'all could be talking shit about me in a group chat right now. I have no idea.
Oh, you can't see the private chat.
Well, let me see. Let me see. I think I can click on it. I don't think I can.
Bailey, I sent you a DM on Twitter. Can you add it? Since we were speaking about Focus and Will Smith movie. It was a great movie. Love that movie, by the way. And then I texted you something, Max Crosby, if you could put that in. All right, bet. So Bailey's having issues too. So we all got issues, man. It's a real show. But hey, man, appreciate all you guys checking it out every single day.
StreamYard, homie.
Stilly the boss said could have 20K in here like Gil's Arena shit, but you're too stubborn to listen to your co-host and make some minor changes, homie.
Before you go in, I'm curious though. Shout out to Stilly the boss. Watch the show every day. What specific changes did I tell JB that you're saying he's not listening to? Just so I understand.
He don't know.
And I'm not dissing you. As I said, shout out to Stilly the boss. I'm just curious if there's something specific you're talking about. Oh, Lord Jesus.
What?
Yeah,
why you say, oh, Jesus? I heard you say, oh, Jesus.
I'm just thanking God for another day, to be alive, to have my limbs, to be able to breathe. Just, oh, Jesus. I just thank you.
Can we ask serious question now that you're not there no more at that place?
There he goes.
Like, what is your real take on boys and little boys that want to act like little girls? Like, really, isn't it more prevalent than we've ever seen? Let's be real. Is it more prevalent than you've ever seen in your life? Like, it is for me. I don't know. I'm just saying.
It's more highlighted because of social media, and we see it more, especially with these popular, superstars, their kids. We're seeing it with their kids for whatever reason.
Oh, let me break him down real quick. He got boy shoes on. He got girl socks, boy calves, skirt, then a blouse. I don't know what that shirt top is. And then the girl hair, lipstick, makeup, earrings, bow tie in the hair.
Yeah, I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure what's going on. He might be sick. I don't know.
Do you agree or disagree in my next statement?
I disagree.
Fathers that have sons that turn into this failed their son. Fact or cap?
That's a powerful statement right there. I'll say this, man.
It's a question.
Huh?
It was a question.
I know it's a powerful like thing you said though, man. That I think a lot of people can really talk through and discuss. I'll say this, man. If I have kids down the road, there's no way my kids will be like this. There's no way.
You're calling out Magic, D Wade. Keep it real.
Out nobody. Shout out to Magic. All I'm saying is this. I don't understand this as a kid. I don't understand in my family, my life. Listen, if you gay or lesbian, that's one thing. But this is like different. This is like, I don't know what this is. That's why I'm so confused. I don't understand what made him be like, you know what? Fuck it.
Wait, I mean, you don't know what? You don't know what it is?
Yeah, like he woke up and said, fuck it. Like he said, I'm just going to do my hair purple. I'm going to put lipstick on. To me, this is like a cry for attention.
So Caleb Williams had the same bow tie in his hair.
Now, Caleb didn't do this whole thing though.
Yeah,
this is a little crazy. Like,
but I'm saying though, like, let's be real. We're painting our nails as starting quarterbacks in the NFL in a man's league of a gladiator sport. The basketball kid, he has his own line. The wideout for Alabama, homie, who I think is as talented as any of them.
He's him, man. Ryan Williams, man.
He's painting his nails. He's painting his.
I did a podcast with Keyshawn last year, man. Shout out to my brother Walt Brock. Listen, I just think we're in an age where men are into feminine shit, and you and I were not raised like it, so it's something that we don't understand and we'll never understand. It doesn't mean that they're gay, but they're way more feminine.
Doesn't mean who's gay.
All the people who are doing the feminine shit, like what I've learned.
What does it mean then?
Me growing up, if I was 13, 14, 15, and we saw another dude with their nails painted, we would roast them, call them gay, call them soft, call them all this, that, and the third. That's just automatic what we would do. Let's be real. Back in 07, 05, whatever. What I'm saying is, I'm having to shift my brain now in 2025 because that's not necessarily the case though. Like we can say what we want, and you can think, oh, Caleb Williams is this, Caleb Williams is that, but he's not though. Like there's no actual factual evidence at all that he's this or that. And even if he was that, so be it. We talked about before. I don't really give a fuck. If you go out there and you win games and you can lead your team, I don't care who you sleep with back at home. Dwight Howard was into all types of freaky shit, and this guy's a Hall of Famer. Went to NBA Finals, 4 or 5-time Defensive Player of the Year. So it is what it is. I don't really care about that. It's about long as you can go out there and win games. But what I'm saying is this generation is just more feminine than we are. That's what it is. The way they dress.
Let me ask you.
All that. You know.
Let me ask you. You made a statement. So you just said what we used to call them and what we used to say if we saw some of these acts when we were growing up. Why are you changing your take, your opinion?
Because when I was a kid, so as a grown man, I'm more mature. Just number one. Number two, just because we did something back in the days don't mean it's right now. I'm not gonna go around and call people gay when I don't know if that's the case. I don't think that's the right thing to do. As an adult, as a 15-year-old, I'm immature. What the fuck? I say whatever comes to my mind.
But
it's not the exact same thing.
I want to spin it. I want to spin it. The point is, you agreeing now, or at least saying there could be a possibility of this and that. That's what's called a bisexual little boy. And a bisexual boy, the last time I checked, is a gay boy. It doesn't change. It's like a bisexual boy doesn't exist. It's not humanly possible. It's actually oxymoronic take.
No, I agree with that statement, but say the whole thing again. Like, who are you calling bisexual?
So, what?
I agree that I've always said this. I don't think a man can be bisexual because, like, once you go to the other way, then that's just what you are.
What do you mean the other way?
But I don't understand.
Take in-depth take. What do you mean the other way?
Nothing in depth. Once you decide to sleep with other guys, if you're a guy, then we consider you gay. Like you can't.
Let me clarify.
Still like women, but I'm saying, like, where are you going with this? I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Let me clarify. When a boy takes a dick in a hairy ass, he can no longer go back and say he's just gay or bi or straight.
I didn't need specifics in that. I'm saying, like, who are you?
I thought you were being clear.
Who are you talking about right now? Are you talking about Caleb? Like, what are we talking about? I guess what I'm saying.
No. So my point is,
I know what gay means. I know what that means.
Going back full circle. Yeah. You're giving a gray area take in two people's like narratives. You're trying to say it's okay to do this. Now that what I'm saying is you're saying
be clear.
I gotta look at it now as a glass half full and a glass half empty. I don't know if he's gay, but he wears painted nails, so I'm gonna go with the fact that he may not be gay, but even though he paints his nails, I just don't know him. No, now you're opening up Pandora's box for these little boys to continue to do this to show little boys out there that look up to these boys it's okay to be girl. See. If Smitty would have come out and say, nah, homie, that's gay, just like it was when we were young, if I saw your nails painted, it's the same as it is in 2025, homie. You're just now giving these people another way of saying it's okay to be gay. It's okay to be a little boy.
Let me say this. Let me ask you this. I'm glad having this conversation. Why does people being gay affect you so much?
Gay doesn't bother me at all.
No, but it does though, because we talk about it all the time.
Does it?
We got a sound effect in the background, gay. Like we always make jokes about it. When I say we, you, and I'm the co-host, so I just go along with it. I guess what I'm saying, I don't pay a lot of attention to this shit. I never did, because I'm not a part of that community. So I don't really give a fuck. I always have,
because I'm macro, you're micro, so I always have paid attention to it. I pay attention to it because.
But somebody who don't like it, you love talking about it.
Yeah, if you're gay and you stay in your gay lane, and you only do gay stuff with other gay people in that gay lane, I have no problem.
What's gay stuff and what's a gay lane and what are gays allowed to do and who make the rules on what gays can do? I'm just being curious because I guarantee you probably have some gay people in your locker room you didn't know was gay because they didn't come out back in the days.
My point.
Guarantee it. Okay. So you're saying you can be gay, just don't come out. Got you.
No. I didn't say don't come out, but be gay, be happily gay.
Be gay privately.
In your gay area. Here's what I mean.
Oh, shit. Go ahead.
Don't force feed me your gayness. Because I can't force feed you my heterosexualness.
But we do, though. But it's normal, so we don't care.
We don't. We don't.
We be in like room like, man, you see that bitch? I fucked the shit out of that bitch.
Hold on, though.
Come on, though. Stop.
And guess what I get? Hold on, though. And guess what happens?
What?
Cancellations, fight back, feedback. Get rid of this guy. He's disgusting. I don't want to hear you talking about fucking a pussy with your big dick. That's what they say. That's what they say, homie.
You're being a little too specific on certain shit. You ain't got to be specific on everything.
Hold on. So that's what they say, homie. So guess what? It's okay, though, to walk around downtown parading during Gay Pride Month with your nuts out acting like a girl in front of my little boy. Make it make sense. That's okay, though. No, be gay in your gay lane and do gay stuff with gays. I'm fine with it. Don't force your gayness on my son and my daughter in my classroom setting. Don't force your
with you on the
gayness
classroom
on me.
stuff. Again, my problem with you, Jason, with a lot of topics, you like to you put a lot of shit into one discussion. That's why if you notice, a lot of times we have guests and you'll ask them a question, and we've had 10 guests do this. They'll be like, well, that's a loaded question. Because they don't even know where to start because you say so much shit.
Can I be real?
Even in your answers, though, you do the same. Like right now, you're talking about some of us coming into schools, and okay, I'm with you on that. But that has where are we at? We're everywhere right now.
Can I be honest?
Please do.
I'm a guy at Kansas. A doctor told me that I'm the most emotionally smart person he's ever met. Just because you're not, just because you're not on my level, that's you problem, not me.
Yeah, I get you, but you just say a lot of shit.
You can't grasp everything I'm throwing at you, homie. Then you're not very smart. That's how I look at it. Because I'm smarter than most.
We went from Will Smith's son dressing up like he dressed up to then you went to say Caleb Williams is gay. He paid his nails and all them. Then you talk about gay people going in the classrooms and teaching. Then we went broader and said outside marching and staying in your gay lane, whatever gay lane is. It's just a lot of shit. I don't know where to attack you at. I don't know what to do.
All right, let's go back and make it full circle then. The whole full circle conversation was why you are now double thinking yourself and not being the guy you were when we were young, when a guy painted his nails calling him flat out gay. Now you're giving him a pass saying, I don't know if you're gay. You could be just another different type of breed of cat, a new human, made up human, I call it. So then I said, well, guess what? The reason you don't paint your nails and the reason we still need to call them gay is so our little boys growing up don't look at this and then become gay. See, now do you understand? Is that too much still?
I do understand that statement right there, but I believe that parents and fathers raise their sons. So because my son sees another man being gay potentially or dressing in a way that we don't approve of in our household or whatever the case may be, doesn't mean my kid has to go do that.
So let's go back to the full first question.
I was raised by a street motherfucker. So it didn't matter what I saw. I was going to be the way I was going to be.
Okay, so go back. You stated.
Your dad, from what I told, was a real one. Fixing car. You might go outside and see some bullshit. It wasn't going to happen. I saw people outside selling drugs, doing this, smoking, drinking, but I had a household, a mother and father who kept me away from that shit, and I didn't do it. So you can see shit, but if you raised right, you don't have to do that shit. So it's not mine. I can't control what other humans can do. My coach Limo would always say this: control what you can control. You can't control who painting their nails, Jason.
Yeah.
You can't control who's sleeping with who.
Yeah.
So certain things
what happens is 87% of young boys that don't have their male role model in their life, meaning their father.
Yeah.
87% of kids that have no father figure are more violent with women and are quicker to commit a crime. 87%. Look it up. Google it right now.
No, 87%. I'm going to trust your word.
So 87% of those people. You and I just said we had fathers that would not allow us to come home and say, hey, man, Freeway, just, I was with Freeway all day, so I went out and, sold 12 8-balls. Because that's the excuse, right? Like you just stated, I wasn't allowed to do that. I was raised by the biggest dope dealer in the United States history. I didn't dope. I didn't slang dope, though. So, I'm trying to figure out. I agree with that. These kids aren't, Smitty. That's my point on grooming. These kids aren't raised by fathers that are strong in the household to tell them to beat that ass if they come home looking like this fairy right here. They don't have it. Will Smith.
What do you think will happen?
Will Smith watched his girl get ran through in front of him. And then he got ran through by another motherfucker, maybe the Punisher or whoever. That's the whole nother situation, homie. That's a different cat. You just said, hell nah. The father failed him. You just tell me. The father failed him, which was the original question back to me all over the place. The original question is, did the father fail the kid? And then I said, hey, so you're going to call out, Magic and Dwayne Wade and all these motherfuckers. And you're like, no, I'm not going to call him out, but it wouldn't happen for me. My son wouldn't be this, is what you said. My son.
Yeah. I can't speak on another man's household, man. And I'm not going to disrespect legends like Magic. I'm not going to disrespect certain people. I'm going to sit back and chill.
But again, you said it's not my get down. It ain't happening under my watch.
Right.
That's what you said.
Yeah, that's my household. Just because I don't do something the way that y'all do it, don't mean that I'm not gonna call you a bad father. I'm not gonna call you. I don't know what you're doing.
So back to the original thing though, Mike Macro. You said that. Then that means you should go back to your roots, ground root.
As an immature little boy.
No.
And just start talking the way I was talking. The way I was talking at 12, homie, and fucking 11, I was saying all types of shit that
Smitty, you were right. But you were right. Look at it. Look, go back and look. You were right by calling them little boys gay. They had
we were saying shit worse than that back in the day.
Yeah, and we beat that ass, huh? You beat that ass? You beat them gays' asses?
I wasn't a bully. I wasn't a bully.
But I'm saying, though, you know what I'm saying, though? You know what I'm saying? You walk out and you come to the club and you, we motherfucker, get away from me, motherfucker. Again, because you flaunting it, you throwing it in my face.
I
you
didn't do that.
You throwing it in my face.
If I saw this shit and I wasn't with it, I just went to the opposite way.
No, we beat that ass.
Like, we had a dude in high school who's been in the like all clowning. And I just like, I'm just gonna go this way.
We beat their ass.
I'm not gonna jump them, but see, that's the problem, CJB. That's the problem, baby. I be trying to like understand you, but then you say shit like that, and then somebody gonna see that shit, and I gotta defend that bullshit.
Hold on, give me a chance to clarify. Give me a chance to clarify.
Please do.
Because see, I'm macro. A lot of you are micro. You're not grasping what I'm telling you.
Beat their ass because they was gay. Come on, man. I can't defend that, homie.
That's not what I said.
I can't defend that. Now, when I'm talking to girls outside who in the media, like,
hold on. That's not what I said, though. That's not what I said, though.
Damn,
do you know the people that are going to be mad at me that you talk to are females? There's a reason for that, homie. Females only defend gays because they're bisexual by nature. They have 2 chromosomes. Like, I'm sorry, they have 1 chromosome. We're the ones with 2 chromosomes. We are straight at birth. They are bi at birth. They're going to always defend the gays. You don't have...
Grand money don't like to hear that shit either.
Hold on, though. You don't have, James Jones coming up to you and be like, oh, motherfucker, JB, he's wrong for talking about the gay. Nah, he not. He not coming up to you. But Peanut Butter would. Not him.
Stop.
So
he
here's my
never
point.
missing you one time.
Okay, here's my point.
He don't even know you. Go ahead.
Here's my point on this. So to clarify, so you can defend me if someone brings it up.
All right, yeah, help me out.
I didn't say I went out and seeked gays and destroyed them. I never said I went out looking for gays to beat up. Me and my homeboys just dipping in the hood looking for gays to beat up, homie. Don't put that on me. See, that's what y'all like to do. You like to change and put it on me.
You said you saw him in the club and he was gay. You was punching him in the stomach.
Okay, so I didn't say punch him in the stomach. Hold on. So time out. Clarify now on what I said. So everybody knows when they ask you, go back to this. I said, if you came up to us in the club being all flamboyant and coming around us like this, like what's up, Smitty? I sock your bitch ass. Get out of my face, motherfucker. I didn't tell you to come over here with that bullshit and come in my motherfucking face with that bullshit, gay shit. That's what I said. I didn't say I went out looking for these motherfuckers as a gay basher. No, I'm not a bully either. I didn't do that shit. I said, don't put it in my face. Don't come over here trying to put it in my shit.
This motherfucker sound like the gay Donald Sterling. He said, I love blacks. I fed blacks. I've clothed blacks. Just don't bring them to my games. Magic Johnson? I love Magic. Just don't bring them to my games.
That's totally different. That's totally different. That's totally different. You can't put that on me. Here's the thing.
Bailey, he said he punched him in the stomach. I can't see your face, Bailey, because I'm on the phone. He said he punched him in the stomach, Bailey.
Let me ask a macro question real quick.
Go ahead.
I don't know how there's 1,600 people in here listening to this conversation, but I love it. Let me ask you a macro situation.
Well, now
I gotta be honest because I'm a real straight shooter.
All right.
I don't like gays.
All right. Thank you. Let's start there.
But I love lesbians. But I love lesbians. And do you have anything in your life that you love or like that you've never met or don't understand? Answer the question.
Have anything that I love or like that I've never met or don't understand?
Yep.
Ever met or don't understand? I think no.
Thank you. I don't know gay. I don't understand it. Can't love
it. But you don't try to understand it. Let's get a gay guest.
I don't need to. I don't need to.
Let's get a gay guest. Let's get a gay. Since you love gay so much, let's have a gay guest and learn. Let's learn.
No, but I don't need to. That's the problem. That's the grooming part of it.
Ding,
that's the point.
You don't need to. So let's stop talking about it.
So time out.
I don't want to talk about it.
So if I don't want to talk about it and that's not in my wheelhouse,
no, let's not talk about it. Because we gonna talk about it in all fairness. And we gonna talk about it. That we have somebody who's gay come over and like talk back this stuff up. But we're not gay. We don't understand it. Why are we
no, but I don't want to understand it. I don't need
to talk about it. I'm with you. Let's not talk about nothing gay.
No, but hold on.
I like pussy. You like pussy.
No, but you're not hearing the whole. You're not listening to the conversation.
You're not hearing me. Your microphone there.
I asked you a deep question that you couldn't, and you actually just said no. So if you don't understand it, and it's forced upon you,
not forced.
Yes, it is. Gays force their gayness on you now, homie. That's what they're doing. Because if they didn't, Smitty, I would have no problem with gays. That's the full macro discussion. I don't have problem with gays until you force it on me.
Like I don't see that shit in my algorithm, so I don't know what you Googling.
It ain't my algorithm. It ain't an algorithm. It's fact. That's what they do. So guess what? I don't understand you. I don't like two dicks on each other, rubbing each other in the ass. I don't do that. That's not my get out. If you do that and I don't know, fine. Do you? I love lesbians, pussies rubbing. Love that to death. But I'm just saying that's me because I'm a heterosexual man. Period. Boom. Got it? Understand. Cool.
Double standard.
Not a double standard at all. Moving forward, I need to understand the space that I agree with that I think is conducive for successful behavior upon our society to create a more collective, divided situation. See, right now we're so divided, we're never going to be collective. Now, if we get back to being collectively divided, now we can come together and have a disagreement and create a great conversation. I'm a different motherfucker, homie. I'm really different, cat. I'm really different. I really do this shit. Like, I really could do that. Clip that, Paris, and blow that shit up.
His mother didn't say shit just now, y'all. Don't hype him up, chat. He didn't say a word. Nothing he said in the last few minutes made us smarter. We're actually more dumb having listened to that. We're in the worst position now.
But the views went up.
So all that matters. Click 10 likes. RG3, JB3.
The views went up, so fuck it. I keep going. Paris, clip that shit. We'll get it viral.
You're a content creator now.
Wait, did I get cameos?
Do them live on the show, please. I can't text my girl back or nothing. This shit sucks.
This is that fantasy draft shit. I hate the fantasy shit. They're using EA Sports and they want cameo from it. Fuck them.
You do one live cameo, please? Just do one real quick. One take. That shit was kind of funny last time.
The Fantasy Flock League. Yeah, it's the real Coach JB, man. Listen, man, I'm on my show live doing this fucking cameo for you fucking shitbird nobodies. And Renz wants me to reach out to the Flock Fantasy League and said, hey, man, the fellas are doing a 10-man fantasy league. Like, I give a fuck what you do. Number one. Number two, you want me to select your fucking order. The shocker. What a fucking new fucking cameo request. Anyway, man, listen. I'm going to start at 10 and I'm going to go to 1. All right. So let's start at 10. I'm going to start with Jaron. Apparently, and by the way, who the fuck taught you fucks how to read, write, and fucking descript something? You are fucking horrible. You put all the names together in a run-on sentence, by the way. There's not one comma. There's not one space. So I don't know who the fuck your names are, you fucking shitbirds. So guess what? Jaron, number fucking 10. That's who you are. Then we're going to go, I guess, Nate. But how it reads is this. So my co-host knows. It says Aiden, John, Michael, Caleb, fucking Van Had, Keegan, Jarrett, Gate, and Aaron, and Jaron. All one fucking word, by the way. So how the fuck do I know your names? So back to number 10 in your draft order. Jaron, you're 10th. I guess Nate, I assume Nate is 9, followed by Garrett, that's just run on and connected to Nate, is 8. Then we got Keegan with its first, by the way, it's Keega, and then there's no N. The N is actually attached to fucking Garrett, who I just stated the name at the number 8 slot. So now Keegan, you're 7, followed by fucking Hattie, Hadi. Then we got Evan, which is led on connected to Hattie. And then we got Caleb, which is connected to Evan. And then we got fucking Michael, which is connected to Caleb. And then we got John, which is connected to Michael. And then in the number 1 spot, it's Aiden, which is connected to fucking John. Nice fucking English language writing. Fuck. You fucking illiterate. Now, I don't give a fuck who wins your draft. I hope all you fuckers fall off a cliff tomorrow and get the fuck off my Cameo. So real Coach AB, win on me, win on 3. 1, 2, 3. Fuck, man.
Somebody gotta pay you some money, bro. You got a certain, I don't know if it's a gift or it's a fucking flaw, but either way, you should be getting paid for it. You got something that needs to be paid for, homie. That what you just did off the top of your head to just go like that, we got to do something. We're not maximizing you right now.
Well, I do make over $100,000 a year on Cameo.
Yeah, you should be making more. We're going to go on a 2-week, see, you're fucking settling. You should be a millionaire, homie. We're going to go on a 2-week hiatus on this show. We're going to figure out what the other thing is. Because I'm telling you, homie, there's something there that we are not missing. You funnier than a lot of these cats, these influencer cats. You're better than a lot of these cats, homie. I'm trying to tell you. And
Who am I
somebody
funnier
got the
than?
Barstool.
Who am I funnier than?
Somebody got, like, you're better than a lot of these cats. I'm trying to tell you, there's some money there for you, homie. I'm telling you.
Who am I funnier than?
It's a lot of these influencer cats.
Who?
Just some of the cats. I mean, some of the, I'm trying to think some of the names, huh?
Like Gillies?
Well, I never seen it.
Not Gillies. What's the name? Shane Gillis.
Shane Gillis.
Yeah. I don't even try, but I know I'm funnier than him because I've seen him talk, and I'm like, that's not funny. And I don't try. And he writes shit for hours and hours and hours. Like, yeah, it's his job. But
anyway. I've never seen you do stand-up, but I mean, your comedy is funnier to me than his comedy. I give you that.
Yeah, I don't do stand-up. That's what I'm saying. That's a knock on him, not me.
Should we do a commercial break now, or should we do 15 more minutes then do a commercial break?
Whatever. I can do straight up.
Top 10 biggest spinners in college football this season. Here's the list. Let's react.
All right, go ahead.
We got Texas at number 1, Texas Tech at number 2, Ohio State 3, Oregon 4, Texas A&M 5, the U. Hold on, they got 5 listed twice. Are they tied? They must be tied.
Yeah, tied.
The U also tied with A&M at 5. Then we got SC at, I guess, 7, technically. And then Michigan's tied with them at 7. Then you got Tennessee at 9 and Auburn at 10. You know what I mean? Like, come on, homie.
So the math ain't mathing. I'm confused. There's 10 teams on there, but there's not 10 slots. I'm lost.
All right, let me explain to all the micro thingers. When teams or when there's 2 people on the list or names or whatever, where they have the exact same amount or whatever, you put the same number twice. So for example, at 5, technically speaking, it's 2 teams tied at 5, right? But it's still 2 teams. So the next team's gonna be at the 7th spot, contrary to belief. You can't put them at 6 because again, there are 10 teams, but you got some couple ties. So that's why you gotta listen like that, homie.
So where's 8?
Again, the 8 got skipped because Michigan and SC are tied at 7. So you skip the 8, go straight to 9. This is very normal, very simple math.
Where's 6?
Algebra 101, homie. Again, Texas A&M and Miami University are tied at 5. So you skip 6 and go to 7 in USC.
I'll fight every single one of you nobodies in the chat if you think I'm fucking stupid to not understand this. You know what you really do? Just so all you fucks think you know so much? You put them like this, you fucking nobodies. You put them like this together. That's how you do it. When it's a tie, if you go look at finances or money, you put it like this, you fucks. You don't put the same team and the same number behind each other. Because guess what? Miami, that means you're trailing A&M. You fucking idiots. But anyway, moving on amicably. Well, what do I know?
Any shockers here? Any surprises here? I mean, to me,
Yeah,
these are the
Texas Tech for 36 mil or some shit. They're the right now, I guess, would be the shocker. And then
Yeah.
that's number one. I guess that pops off. All the other ones are kind of like.
You know what? I am surprised I don't see Georgia on this list. That's the one shocker for me. I don't see Georgia, like not even at 10. To have Auburn
Bama,
there is different.
Georgia, Clemson. Obviously, Clemson not going to do it. They're not. That's Dabo's thing. So I'm all in for it too.
You don't see Bama. Yeah, you mentioned Bama. Yeah.
Don't see Colorado.
Well, why do you even say that? Why do you bring them up?
I mean, they're paying their head coach $10 million. That's all.
Yeah, he earned it. He brought them that money. He's worth more than that. If a company's willing to pay you something, you're actually worth more than that.
I'm not saying. I said he's worth it. He didn't earn it. I say he's worth it. So here's the issue though. But you would think if you paid him that money, you would put some money towards getting them some players, right? That's all I'm thinking. I don't know.
Yes, but they only have so much money. All I'm saying is he's brought in attendance and TV deals and prime.
Maybe he leaves. Maybe he's leaving. Maybe he's going to leave.
He brought them hella money. He brought them way more than that.
Maybe he's going to leave. Maybe he's going to leave now because the team ain't giving him what he needs.
Their value's been increased,
Yeah.
So much more, homie.
Speaking of this, Sanders, take a look at what Max Crosby on his show had to say and give me your take without even knowing the topic.
I'm scared.
Much more of quarterback and wide receiver duos all time.
So Tom and Gronk, of course, but he's a tight end.
I like that.
So Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams, Chris Olave and Derek Carr.
That's a curveball. I was not expecting that, but I like it.
Whoever going to be the quarterback for DK Metcalf and George Pickens, whoever that is.
For sure.
I love it.
This is an old clip.
No. Micro. See? This guy is a guy you want to start at quarterback in the fucking NFL for your franchise, homie. And I'm not talking to you direct. I'm talking to everybody out there that wants him to start for the Cleveland Browns. Yeah, it's an old clip. No shit. Sherlock's homeboy, Enoch Newby. You fucking idiot. Thanks a lot, Sherlock's fucking homeboy, for letting me know it's old clip. But it's not old is that you want him to start and he don't know the fuck who is. Olave and Carr?
He fucks with Carr. He fucks with Carr.
I haven't done like a baby Jesus prayer in a while. I don't want to do it. Either. I don't want to do it. It's just like.
It's his opinion, homie. Like you said, you started the show. You said RG3. You can feel how you want to feel about him, but he has the right to have an opinion like everybody else does. So if Shador likes Olave and Carr, then he can like them. That's all it is. So it don't matter. These cats are young, homie. They don't know all the history. It's okay. Stop trying to listen, homie. You just an angry man. Life is good, homie. You got a cigar line, a whiskey line, no one bestseller. AE's run around the house butt naked. You got a brand new hot tub. You got a fucking golf course on the side of your house, full court basketball court. You got your initials on the side of your damn thing. You got the top tier camera system. You see everything in your house. You got a movie theater, a cigar lounge. You got liquors up the wazoo. You see the whole background. You got again 12 to 15 TVs on any given day. You order all the pay-per-view fights. You have a yacht. You have a speedboat. You have freedom of job. You make over 100,000. You said just recording quick fucking videos, yelling at folks on there. You make another some 100,000 on YouTube alone. You make so much money, and you have a good life, and you just find shit to be mad at. It's like counterintuitive. It's counterproductive. I don't get it. The goal in life is to be happy, to be fulfilled, to give back, to treat others with love and respect, and you just continue to find reasons to be mad and upset. I don't get you, man.
Is Ruben in the chat? He fucked me yesterday. Royally. He fucked me yesterday. So Ruben's supposed to come help me launch my boat, take it out of the water, be my eyes and my fucking ears. And he got there 3 hours late. So I had to do all the shit. He did it 3 hours late. Then all he does is get on the boat, smokes weed, and I'm sitting there sanding, I'm fucking patching up fucking the hole. So Ruben got there finally. The boat's already on the fucking
the hole.
Well, that's why Ruben brought it up. I launched a boat. Ruben gets there late, walks over, diabetic, fucking slow, gets over there, and then fucking the boat's on the trailer. We're fucking high as fuck. And
right.
And then I'm like, look, here's the hole. We got to patch up. And I said, Ruben, get under the boat on the trailer, look for some holes. And then Smitty's, and then Bailey, and then Ruben goes, well, is it the holes or the hole?
Right.
And he said, I agree with Smitty now. And I'm like, what the fuck you talking about, homie? He's like, you said look for holes. I said, yeah, look for holes in the hole. So he was under the boat. Not very safe. And then, because if it collapses on the trailer, it just squishes them to oblivion. Like we'll never see.
He's small too.
Yeah. And so, anyway, 8 hours out, man, because I had to let the shit dry once I patched the hole in the hole. And I patched it up. Then I had to sand it. Well, it's right at the V. The V on the boat and the yacht is where it comes to the trailer and it brings the nose into the trailer and you tie it and strap it down. So I had to let the strap down so there was space in between the V and the hole in the hole.
Gotcha.
So it was hard to get to. So it's a bad patch job by me right now because I got to get back to it. It was already 8 hours. It was already 9 o'clock at night. So I got it on. It's dried. At least I covered the hole in the hole. And yep. I sanded it down enough. And then I did patch other holes on top that the anchor hit. Little dings and shit. So it was productive at the end of the day, but it wasn't the best. Like, I'm not fully happy, but and the trailer's sitting outside my house right now in my truck because the fucking storage was shut. And I couldn't take it in last night. So I got the trailer out here in the front on the truck, and I got to take that and drop it off. So there's a lot going on, Smitty, with the hole in the hole. But Ruben wanted to let you know he kind of agreed with you. He kind of agreed with the hole in the hole.
Yeah, I just think, I mean, most yachts, they have holes in the hole. But the problem is, like, when you're trying to, like, reconstruct the hole, it's like, are we fixing the hole or the hole? So that's the problem. And then when you add another element on there once you have the holes on the yacht, because now you don't know, like, what we're really fixing. Like, what's the brass tacks of it? Are we correcting the hole? Are we fixing the hole or the hole which is in the hole? So it kind of gets a little convoluted, but the way you broke it down, it definitely makes sense. And I'm glad that you're at least able to put a little fix-a-flat on the hole in the hole to hold you over until next time you get somebody who's a little bit more, I guess, good at fixing boats, maintenance guy, whatever, to actually.
Oh, and I sharpened the props, homie. And I'm gonna be honest. So I sharpened the props with file. I mean, you know, you take it to a fucking like. I did a video. You showed me you take it to like a place and they want $300 per prop. I got 4 props on my boat because I got and new ones are about $500-600 a piece. I got 4. So the props is what the props. You want the props as sharp as possible, so you can cut through the water and it smooths out the boat and makes it faster, more gas efficient, everything. So I wanted to look at it. So that's why I pulled it out of the water. I wanted to do a bunch of work. Pulled it out and I had a bunch of little nicks and shit. So I got some files, and I did 2 hours on 4 props that I actually worked on. Ruben was up there just smoking weed, just like doing nothing. And I'm fucking filing away. I got fucking metal chips all in my hand, homie. From the metal, from the actual, from the prop. I got a wire brush that I didn't get because Ruben didn't tell me. And then you were supposed to wipe it down after you file. And then so I had to file both ways to get it really fine so I can rub my hand around the prop and not cut yourself. That's how it's supposed to be, but it's still sharp, but not having chips of metal.
Yeah.
Man, we took the boat out. It was glass out there last night. We went out at like 8 o'clock on the water. So Ruben and I just to check it. I wanted to check what I did. That motherfucker is faster, smoother. Like that motherfucker was unbelievable last night. I'm going to be real. So, and it was night, homie. It was night out. You saw the video I posted. Homie. It was like a storm was coming at us.
I see it.
Homie. I don't know if Bailey can find it.
You got your way about it or no?
There was a storm. No, it looked like a storm, but it was calm as shit. No wind. So
that's a testimony. That's a testimony for you. Sometimes in life, it looks like a storm is approaching you. But when you got that faith in that higher power, you go through that so-called storm and you realize it's actually peaceful. And it's made perfectly for you. Ooh, God. If I could speak in tongue, I'd do it right now.
Man, I wish God help your internet. But yeah. Oh, here we go. Yeah, look at that. Look at that shit. I was like, what the fuck are these clouds? Ruben was scared and shit. It's like 8 at night right now. It's like 8 o'clock right here. And
white
we're
people
not in the
shit
real,
though. White people shit though. Y'all still going into the storm though.
At night.
At night. You're still going forward. As scared as you are.
Ruben said that. He said, this is definitely white people shit. Like, we're actually, like, agreeing that it's an unsafe environment, and we're approaching it.
I'm disappointed in Ruben, man. Like, as a Mexican, man, like, he has a lot of WPS tendencies.
You see that sun you can't look at because it has a white aura around it, which is totally manufactured weather. So here, contrary to Joe's belief, so that's clearly from cloud seeding Joe, and that's fucking fake clouds. But anyway, so listen, Smitty, there's a sailboat. I was going to try to catch him, get out in the real water. Past those rocks is real water. So we didn't know if it was going to be rough or not. We got a storm. We're chasing a storm. White people shit. We wanted to see what was up. And so we got out there, and the sun was in my face, so I had to fucking put the glass on. We get out there, and it was calm as fuck. It was nice, homie. And by the way, I got the boat up to 5,000 RPMs rather quickly, and that's not really normal. I usually, I get up to about 4,000 and kind of top out. That's about 45, 50 miles an hour on water. It's pretty fucking fast in a 10,000-pound boat. So I got to 5,000 RPMs, almost 60 last night, homie.
You need to chill doing that, though.
Why?
It's just you don't need to go fast. Just go on the boat, be smooth, go 20, and just relax and appreciate the views. I'm trying to go fast. You're not young no more. You're 50-some years old.
Here's a problem, contrary to belief, though. See, I had some A's on the boat. We coming back, and it got rough a couple weeks ago. And
what got rough?
The water.
Oh, okay. I was trying to get clarity.
It got real rough. And they were all, slow down, slow down. I said, okay, listen, you suck dicks. I drive the boat. I'm not going to put you in harm's way. You suck my dick. And that's what you're here to do. I drive the boat. I'll get you home. And contrary to belief, Smitty, to you wanting to go slow, when it gets rough out there and there's fucking waves coming over your bow, you go faster. Because if you go slower, you're going to get fucking tipped over. So you got to go fast and cut through the waves and get through the storm. And then you get home. So then, after they sucked my dick, I was like, now you get it, right? So that's how you actually, they don't know. I'm captain for a reason. I'll get you straight. I'll get you home. So that is how it works. I don't know if people understand that. That's how this fucking thing operates here. So
if there's even a chance that you could get tipped over, why put yourself in that situation though? That's my thing as a black man.
We were coming back from Huntington Beach after having at the bar. We were chilling. It was nice when we got there. At night, it was night, and it got rough. It gets rough on the ocean, homie. It wasn't that bad. I wasn't worried. I've been in rougher, so I wasn't worried. I wouldn't have put us in harm's way if it was that bad. But it got a little like this. You know what I'm saying? Which is fun. It was fun to me. I'm loving it. White people shit.
I'm loving it.
They were scared as fuck. You know, the bitches are hugging each other. You know, all that shit. Again, lesbian shit I love. So they could hug. And I'm like,
stop calling them bitches, though. I don't like that, for real.
I didn't say that.
You just said it. Learn how to stop saying that shit. Train yourself. Retrain yourself. Every time you say it, I'm going to call you out.
I love it. Pat McAfee's in the news, Smitty. Not that he's not ever in the news, but he's in the news again. I guess someone asked him a crazy question at Media Day. I don't know if we have video, Bailey, or is that
Yeah, we got a video. Let's check it out.
There is a law on the books here in Atlanta that is a voter suppression law that Joe Biden has called Jim Crow of the 21st century. Dave, in 2021, in the MLB Network special, you said it's about being relentless with our voices and speaking up, and this is not an isolated moment, and it needs to be something talked about on an ongoing basis. And being relentless with it. What happened to being relentless with our voices? And why are we in Atlanta when this law is still on the books? And it is a dangerous situation to be a journalist in Atlanta because Atlanta has detained the most journalists by ICE.
I believe the question was a political question about laws that are on the books and everything like that. And the All-Star game was taken out, and now it's brought back. Interesting. I don't know if any of us are the experts or the ones that should be giving answers on that, but respect and appreciate the way you feel about it. And I would assume that there was a reason or some conversation that was had by the MLB and the state that all parties thought that this would be a wonderful host city for the All-Star Game. And I think everybody is all very excited to be back in the beautiful city of Atlanta.
That sounded like I was watching CNN and watching a political debate.
Yeah,
Why would you ask Pat McAfee? Why would you ask Pat McAfee, the most non-political person you could ask, that question?
Clicks and likes.
Again, Shaq, thank you for agreeing.
It's not Shaq. JB3. I just thought it's hard for me to respect a lot of people, man. Like I do stuff. Like again, if you have content, if you do podcasts, you want to go viral. That's how you get your shit to blow up. Don't get me wrong, but go viral because you're skilled. Go viral because you're entertaining. Go viral because you're having a great discussion, great debate. Go viral because you came up with some creative, dope, production or something different. Like don't go viral because I'm trying to just set somebody up. Don't go viral because I'm trying to like disrespect somebody else. Don't go viral because I'm trying to be racist. Like people have no morals, no more, no code. They just care only about me. Me. What can I do? Fuck my brand. You got these OnlyFans motherfuckers. You got people selling pussy, selling farts in a can. You got people out here just doing setting people up for whatever they can do. Sneak, pulling out phones and recording private conversations. Whatever they can do. There's zero rules now in this media space. And I just can't respect it, man. I would never go down. I'll stay broke before I go do that, homie, on the dead homies. And with that being said, me being broke, I am jobless. Let's make sure we get some donations going for this show. Every dollar's going directly to me. Go ahead, Jason.
Can you tell me the ethnicity of the question asker?
Yeah, it was a white woman.
Can you say to the chat that, JB, you've been 1,000% correct in your takes about
I think she got a kid. And she
white
probably
mom?
got a kid, too. So,
thank you. Fuck white moms.
You got a lot of
She,
evidence.
again, she was asking a question and she had a fucking mask on. And she's a fucking woke Karen with purple fucking hair. Another white mom Karen. Fuck white moms. This is why you gotta fucking stop bringing these broads to ask men real questions. You just said it without even knowing you said it, Smitty. You just eloquently sat her down like Pat McAfee just did her. You gave her a pass, but when in theory, you said, damn, JB, you're fucking right. These bitches shouldn't even be out there asking men these questions.
I didn't say bitches. We don't say that.
But you agree. You're like, this woman shouldn't even be out there talking. Like this, like Mina Kimes talking cover two. It's very similar. She shouldn't be out there. She knows better. They wanted her out there to woke up the woke. And that's the problem, homie. You know it. Keep it real. Just say she shouldn't have been out there, Smitty. Just say, you know what? This broad shouldn't have been out there. You can say broad. You can say the broad shouldn't have been out there. She's a nobody. She wanted to get some clicks and likes. Smitty just said, I'm not going to die on that hill. You're a fucking white mom. We don't fuck with white mom on this show. You got a mask on. You're fucking woke. You're fucking asking Pat McAfee of all people a political question. He don't ever talk about politics. Just say that, Smitty. You know where you want to say. You know what it is. So you got a white wall behind you with shadow drop. Like, you know what you were going to say. Say it. Like, keep it real.
I said everything I said.
That's what I'm saying. You said I just like cleaned it up.
I had a great take. Honestly, I broke it down. I said how I don't respect people who just do stuff for clicks and likes. And
can I ask you what you're doing right now?
Huh? What you mean? I'm
Can
doing
I
the
ask what
podcast
you're doing
live.
right now? Can I ask what you're doing right now on the show?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't even know y'all could see that.
We don't have a podcast, by the way. I don't know why you keep saying. See, pet peeve of mine. You say you have podcast. It's not going to grow if you keep saying we're a podcast. Podcast like pre-recorded, fucking audio fucking show. We throw it out on fucking Spotify.
Pre-recorded ain't got nothing to do with it. Podcast is a
not a podcast, homie. We're a show. So McAfee's a podcast?
Yes.
No, he's not. He's a show. We're a live show. We're not a live podcast.
What's the difference?
A show is live. Or fucking 3 hours. Podcast 30 to 90 minutes.
Not necessarily.
Well, by definition, it says it is.
But do you not upload this to Spotify and Apple afterwards?
It's a show, though. We'd only do that for audio, for the audio, what do I got to say, the agreement I have. That's not what we live on. We don't get anything on there. So, no, audio does nothing. Only people that live in audio is Joe Accord, truckers, weirdo fucks. That's only people that actually listen to the audio. Everybody else comes and watches the video. They want to see action, interaction. They see our face. They see how we look. They want to see you taking BPS blood pressure. All this shit. That's all.
128 over 85. My post is 63. So that bottom number is a little higher than I want it to be, but I'll take that. For me, that's not too bad.
My shit is much better than yours. Again, some people have it factor. Some people don't. I smoke 20 cigars a day. I still have better blood and blood pressure and heart rate than you. I don't know. You work out every day, but guess what? You eat greasy food, fried chicken every single day, always out at farmer's market, always eating at places with super high salt intake. Your sodium levels are through the roof. Your cholesterol is fucking astronomical. You're 5'8", 320, not conducive for successful blood pressure. And that is the problem, homie. It's it factor. I smoke and drink every day, yes, but my levels are better than yours. It's called the it factor, homie. Just keep it real.
But you can't beat my ass. Your dick ain't bigger than mine. You can't fight better
All
than
that.
me. You don't look better
You
than
don't know.
me. Your skin
Again, you're
better
not.
than me.
You
Your
don't know
smile's
any
not
of
better
that.
than me.
You don't know any of
Than
that.
me.
You're just saying shit.
You're not in better cardiovascular shape than me. Huh?
I am. According to you don't know any of that shit you just said. You don't know. So
I do.
Yeah.
If we did a poll of all the women in here, majority of women say I look better than you, respectfully. Now they might add context and say, well, when JB was younger, we talking about right now. We ain't doing none of that shit. Talking about right now.
That's
we did
fine.
a poll on the internet.
Yeah, you could look
over
better.
1,000 women.
You could look better to them. That's fine, but that doesn't mean anything you said.
Now
right.
I'm a brother, so we already know about this. I'm a brother.
Now we don't. I know a lot of small dick brothers. Don't get it twisted. And I know a lot of broads that know a lot of small dick brothers.
You don't know that. You don't know that, homie. You making stuff up right now.
Not at all.
Clicks and likes. Clicks and likes, homie.
You saw a couple brothers on porn that got 12-inch meat, and you're like, everybody got.
I wake up when I take my morning piss, homie.
Not everybody got 12-inch meat. That's brother, homie. There's a lot of little pinky ones, a lot of little pinky. And average, more white boys got bigger dick than brothers per capita.
Homie, two things can't be true, homie. You can't be black and have a small dick.
Two things can be true. Two things can be true to you. Two things can be true, homie. You say it every day.
White dudes, they're not bigger than us.
Now you said two things can't be true?
They can't be true, what I said. Yeah. Macro. Macro, homie. I'm so cold with this tea. They should have, they gonna regret not paying your boy and investing in me and give me a show. I'm different when it comes to this TV shit, homie, this entertainment shit. God gave me this gift as a kid. When I was a kid, I used to get in trouble for talking. That's the only thing. But I had the teachers laughing when I was fucking 9 years old, homie. Dead homies. Had the classmates laugh, the principal laugh. I've always been this cat. I didn't train for this shit, homie. It factor. I got the it factor when it comes to this.
You act like I do. You act like I did.
I didn't say you. I said you got. I said you. I clapped for you earlier, homie. I said we gonna take a 2-week hiatus and figure out how we can. Like, what you talking about? I praised you.
I'm just saying. I'm just regular, like doing this shit.
Everything not about you, homie. Sometimes you gotta praise your co-host, Jason. Everything not about you. Stop being selfish.
No, that's fine. I'm just saying.
It's my moment. It's my moment.
Not your moment.
I got fired yesterday, homie. I'm trying to get my confidence back up. You ain't never been fired publicly.
You know, a fact of the day. Do you know there's never been a orca attack on a person on record ever? And they're the single most efficient predator in all of the ocean, and yet people swim with them every day, and they've never attacked a human on record that we know of. Never. Isn't that fascinating to you?
You gotta ask yourself why, though.
Huh?
You gotta ask yourself why. You gotta ask yourself why. What does that say about us as human beings to the point to where an orca don't want to even bite us? Macro, homie. It's bigger than you and me.
First of all, why is a orca who's black in color.
Whoa.
Called a killer whale, right? They're called killer whale, right? But they're nice to people. And why is a shark the most deadly animal that versus humans in the world called a great white?
Why is black ice labeled black ice when in theory it's actually clear? And we look at black ice in areas where it snows and it's cold as a negative because it causes car accidents, slip and falls, etc.
Why is the cue ball white and the 8 balls black and it's the last ball to go in the hole?
Speaking of holes, why do we look at a black hole as something negative, something scary, something that we don't want to go into? Why do we say comments like, I don't want to, I'm in the dark right now? And we think about that with a negative connotation.
But to ruin everybody's theory that we're trying to think that we're playing victim to race, why is a black ball hitting a white pin to win in bowling?
But to counter that thought, bowling has multiple color balls. So it's a free-flowing situation. They got red, they got green, they got blue, they got black, they got yellow. It's not just black balls.
Pause.
Why do people get scared at night?
Black. Why do we turn on the light? Why do we turn on the white lights?
Why, when they say when you die, why they say you see the white light?
Because I'm there standing over you. Speaking of BYU's quarterback, white Jake Retzlaff, who's Jewish. Who's as white as you can get. That's why I said Jewish. No offense to the Jews.
We do not want that smoke, so please leave them alone.
No, I love Jewish people.
Yeah, well, keep saying that.
I know a lot of Jews.
I know a lot of Jews. Our whole YouTube channel.
I know a lot of Jews. They give me a lot of money. They run the world, by the way.
You saw having a Kyrie in there.
Jake Retzlaff withdrew from BYU. This motherfucker's. I don't know what the fuck that was. But his screen is now what color? Black. Anyway, Jake Retzlaff has left BYU because BYU would not release him. Yes, we're talking sports. He left and has to walk on now at the new school. Now look at what the screen color is.
That's some real shit.
It was black. It was black. What was the noise you made and then left? I don't get it.
Had a phone call.
But I heard a.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was scratching my throat.
That's a black thing. That's BPS. There's no such thing as scratching your throat. It's an oxymoron. It's a full-on oxymoron. It's not possible. You can't scratch your throat.
I'm literally scratching my throat right now when I did that.
Did you stick something in your fucking throat? No, you can't. And people that do that shit in public, I want to fucking slap the fuck out of them. And I have.
No, you haven't.
Don't fucking come around me and I'm walking my fucking elderly mom and getting groceries and I hear this fucking idiot. That doesn't scratch your throat, by the way.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't. It's a fucking
Do it right now. Do it right now.
I just did it, and it makes me cough almost because it's like gagging like a gay.
You're not doing it right. You don't know how to do it.
It's like a gay gagging on a dick. That's what it is. So guess
How
what
do
it
you know?
is?
How do you know that correlation? What, like how do you know what that's like?
That's what girls do. Girls gag, right? So here's what it is.
Well, say that then. Don't say that.
Hey,
the other way.
girl, I didn't pay the bill. Can you pay my motherfucking bill? That's the same thing, homie. Get your fucking ass off your phone, and nobody wants to hear you fucking scratch your throat and fucking in the store. Fucking have some goddamn fucking social skills.
How many times have you been in public and you didn't went off on a motherfucker yelling and cussing and screaming? You got the audacity, the nerve, and the fucking fortitude.
You did what you did.
Like, what's wrong with you, homie? You kidding me, homie? You always yelling and going
that's that
on
thing.
T-Mobile and shit.
See, that's that thinking. That's that thinking. You act like, ain't you from the hood?
42nd to Post Road, homie, Far East Side, 317.
Then you live by start none won't be none. So guess what? I'm supposed to just take it and ass when you fuck around and disrespect.
You doing a lot of
I can't go off.
gay things.
I can't go off on the T-Mobile guy who was super rude and fucked me over for 3 hours at the store. And then I got him on the phone, the same guy, and he wanted to be a smart ass. And then the Pizza Hut guy on Netflix, I can't be rude when he was literally rude. You said it right on the show live. You watched the clip, and we're like, I'm actually with you, JB. Again, see, I get negative connotation because I get a negative rap because you don't agree with what I say. Keep it funky.
I put more thought into it, though, Jason, and you're wrong. You know why? Because you should never give another man or woman power over your emotions, homie. One of the biggest things and biggest signs of maturity in being a man is being able to have emotional control and discipline. When you don't have none of that, I know right now, I know what to say at any moment to make you spaz. That means I run you. I mean, I have real estate over your mind. Anybody in the chat, they know what they can say that can make you snap just like that. You have no discipline emotionally. You have no control emotionally. And you snap in the brink of a moment. You'll be even killed in 1 second, snap the next, and come at even kill. That's not the real sign of a man. Not a real sign of discipline, homie. So you need help. Go ahead, Jason.
So why did I get you super emotional over RG3 and Shaq?
I wasn't super emotional.
Yeah, you did. You got super emotional. You got it all offended. You're super offended by my take. And
I'm doing that shit for clicks. I'm doing shit for the show.
Anyway, I don't do clicks likes. I do real shit. Here's the thing. I was supposed to have a GI appointment today.
Break that down.
Gastro, they check because I got an enlarged spleen, and they want to. So I said, "What do you do? Put me to sleep?" I said, "I'm not. Put me to sleep. I'll just die." And they're like, "What do you mean?" And we got put. And they said, "No, we don't put you." But I don't do that. My homeboy died because they gave him too much gas. I don't trust him.
You never had anesthesia before?
Nope, never will. So just die. Could kill me.
You're soft as fuck. I've been put to sleep multiple times.
Yeah, I don't trust that shit. So anyway,
Gary,
they said no. We stick a thing down your throat.
Yeah,
and it goes in, and I said, nah.
The camera.
I said, nah. I got gag reflex on me. I ain't gay. You ain't sticking
nothing.
No,
numb your throat. You won't even feel it.
Nah, I fuck that.
Or you'll barely feel it.
No, fuck that. I don't feel barely nothing in my throat. My throat is a dry throat. I'm a boy. Fuck that. You're not sticking that thing in my throat.
That's not good. You don't eat girls out. You don't eat women out.
Nah.
Man, you're a little boy. Not getting your business, but when it comes to like bedroom stuff, you a little boy. And I'm disappointed. To be almost 50 years old and don't eat pussy is crazy. Like, I know young women are so I know they leave like pissed off. Like, damn, that's it. He did all that shit talking. That's all he did. Like that text message that we talked about on the show, was it yesterday? She probably feels better now knowing that she didn't pursue. And she did take a step back.
Shit, I go with it. Like, I just fuck around and die from a large spleen then. Because you're not going to stick something in my throat and tell me what my insides look like. I know they fucked up. I'm sure I'm fucked up somewhere.
Now, that's BPS because a lot of times in the black community, we avoid the doctor because we don't want to know what's wrong with us.
I don't want to.
But how about you find out before it's too late and like try to correct it? That's stupid. Why would you die young for no reason?
That's the oxymoron. Before it's too late makes no sense. That means it's too late.
It don't mean that.
It means too late.
Before it is too late.
Before it's too late. Before it's too late means it's too late. You're fucked.
No, it don't. It's levels too late.
Guess what happens? Then they throw you a bunch of fucking medicine and they want to put you on all this shit, and which doesn't work anyway. I just drink fucking watermelon juice with beets. A little lime twist. Mix that up, by the way. Guess what it does? It takes the inflammation away from your liver. Takes the spleen. I'll fast for a week or so, get the spleen back down normal. I'll start drinking tequila again. And then if it flames back up, I'll get back on the watermelon, beets, and lime. And that's what I'm just saying. Anyway,
the problem is
gave
you
a little-
missing Koro with the beets and lime and watermelon. That's the issue.
yes, it's a negator.
No,
Takes
it's
it
not.
away, huh? Anyway, before you went out with the,
if you got an ice cold glass of water,
before you scratch your throat,
you got an ice
homie,
cold glass
publicly.
of water. If you got an ice cold glass of water and somebody shits in it, that water, and you drink that water is tainted now, homie. It's not good for you no more.
That's gay.
So if you got watermelon beet juice, that's good for you right now. But the minute you put tequila in there, it's a wrap. It's fucked up. It's flawed. It's over.
Yes, RYN. Take watermelon, take beets, real beets, lime juice, squeeze it in there, blend it up. Helps out with fatty liver, which we all have because anyone in here that eats meat is going to have fatty liver, FYI. And it helps with enlarged spleens, which I could actually take the spleen out and not give a fuck because I don't get sick anyway. That's why I don't wear a mask, contrary to belief. And all you people out there, just listen. Anyone that's driving with a mask in public, in person by themselves, you must jack off with the condom. That's the same logic. You must fucking jack off with a condom because you look like a fucking retard. I'm just gonna keep it real.
In theory,
I'm just gonna keep it real. You fucking jack off with a rubber on. You are fucking retard. If you're driving around in your car by yourself with a mask on, you got a rubber on your dick. You fucking weirdo.
I get it in theory because you want to have you want to make a mess and you want to but it's a sign of laziness because it's like, bro, just go ahead and get the towel, paper towel, wet nap, wet wipe, wet it with some warm water.
Time out. What are we talking about right now?
What are you talking about?
Hold on. Hold on. Are you talking about the mask wearing person by himself in the car?
No, what are you talking about?
I'm talking about the guy that wears a mask in the car by himself.
Yeah, but what did you say? What did you say though? You said if you wear a mask in the car, you do what?
Yeah, but you went only to that discussion. I don't understand why you're so you're talking about a dude bust on himself. He don't want to clean up. He want to use a rubber. I don't know where you're going with that.
I understand it in theory, but it's just lazy though.
I don't jack off no more. Haven't jacked off in I don't know how long.
What's the last moment you beat your meat? Pause.
Man, I don't know. It's been a long time because I either don't have a sex drive during the week and don't really give a fuck, and then when I do, I have no problem. By the way, ladies, my dick get hard as a rock. I have no issue with that, but I have no drive anymore like I used to. And not chasing. I wasn't chasing it like I was 20 years. Smitty's age, I was chasing that shit.
You know why?
I was out there fucking
that
everything.
Testosterone.
Yeah, it goes down. Yeah, it does. That's what happens.
Especially all that liquor, all that smoking, that liver failure, that heart issues, all that shit. It makes your testosterone go down. Now your shit, when you wake up in the morning, your shit just be fucking shriveled. It don't have no
Guess what though? The bitch add water, that motherfucker grow. But
you know what water is for you? That rhino peel. That rhino peel.
I don't use no pills. Never used a pill in my life. On everything I love, never used a pill.
That honey pack.
On everything I love, I never used a pill in my life. Never. And you ain't never heard no complaint from me. No girls are gonna complain about my shit. They actually like, can you go limp? Can you get out? Like
I wake up every morning still like this. At 31 years old.
I don't want to wake up like that. I don't want to pee on the ceiling. I don't want to wake up like that.
I gotta piss like this when I'm trying to. I gotta lean and get the angle when I pee.
Yeah. First of all, you're not supposed to piss when you're hard. You shouldn't be able to piss.
But sometimes it's so hard you gotta pee. It's the morning piss. That's the most important piss of the day. The morning piss.
You shouldn't be hard then. It's weird. You shouldn't be hard then.
It come out like this, but sometimes the pee is too powerful. It gotta come out. I remember I was a kid and I wake up with morning wood and I go in the hallway, go to the bathroom, and I see my mama, so I gotta turn to the side like, hey mama. You do a little weird back pedal so she don't see you.
Your mom know.
But I don't want my mama seeing her son rocked up like 12 inches. That don't make sense. So it's been a cool show, man. What we got next? Today like a pregame podcast. Jason,
I'm not lying. If you're 12, mine's only 8 inches from the ground. But anyway, I got to ask you a question. What you just said makes zero sense. You talked about jacking off. I talked about a guy wearing a mask by himself, equating it to a guy jacking off with a rubber. That's all I said.
Right.
Yeah. You went right to the jack off part of it, which is crazy work.
I just responded to my co-host's conversation. You bring up weird shit. I want to keep the show growing, so I just add on to the weird shit to help the show grow. I didn't bring it to the show. You brought it to the show.
You left with that fake ass throat scratch shit, that BPS shit. You left during the conversation. I wanted to ask you, BYU quarterback did not get released from BYU. They would not let him enter the portal. So he left the school and disenrolled so he can walk on somewhere, which is the only thing he can do per the rules. What's your take on it?
Yeah. I mean, I understand why he left. I mean, he wants to play and he wants to go to a school where he can have sex freely. So it didn't make sense for him to sit there and not be able to play. So he did the only thing he could do. It's an unfortunate situation, but only thing you have in this world as a man is your word and your balls. And he did sign that honor code that said he would not fuck at all while he's there. And he listen, he failed. I'm not going to judge him. I understand. It's hard not to. It's hard to be disciplined. You know, I tell myself I'm going to go to the gym 5 days a week. And a lot of times I don't do that. Tell myself I'm going to eat right. I do that for 2 days and then I go back. You know, I tell myself, you know what? It's no nut November. I'm not going to nut for a couple weeks and see if I can get better mentally and clear my head. But then a week into it, I can't do it. I gotta go, you know, hit my girl. So like, we all fall short. I'm not gonna judge this young man for falling short, but this is the position that he's in now, and he's trying to go somewhere where he can play and not only play on the field but play off the field. So I wish him the best of luck.
So your girl's deprived for 2 weeks when you want to get your shit right. So you're not, but I'm selfish. Got it.
Nah, it's a conversation. Sometimes she needs some time off. They say, though, a man who don't nut for a while, though, that's when we at our best. Let's say we get such, because, like, the nut has so much.
I go weeks now without doing it.
No, and that's probably why you're probably at your smartest. I guarantee you, when you wrote your book, I bet you had nothing months.
No, I was busting my bitch face every day. So, like, when I did that book, I bet you
that year y'all won a championship at JUCO, you probably was fucking once a month.
Now, you might be right about that because it was Kansas. Yeah, I had to fly bitches in. I had to fly them in.
And then the next year, you was already popping, had a brand. You was fucking like it was changing draws, and y'all went 2-8.
No, I wasn't fucking then either because it's still Kansas. I just had to fly them in.
You were flying them in though. You were already popping though. You had one season Netflix. You were popping at that point.
Nah,
and you had so many fans just waiting outside the school and all. Like you hoes that year too.
I mean, I got hoes now. The thing is.
Which is why you say bullshit on this show, because you be
my boys told you in person. My boys have told you, like, I've had bad as bitches. Like, don't make no mistake about it. My whole life.
Yeah, that period story was crazy when he was in the refrigerator, butt-ass nigga eating turkey. But anyway, keep going.
Ham. Don't fuck up story. Ham is a completely different animal than turkey.
It's the same, but it's the same shit, though, really.
No,
think about it.
I'm not going after a bitch's fucking refrigerator full of turkey.
But
it's dry. It's not
when
fucking
we eat
small.
turkey, we eat ham at the same time, though. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah.
But the fact that you was blood nigga in this bitch house with blood over yourself, and motherfucker had eating a ham, or your boy had blood on his shirt, and you eating a ham, that's a crazy story right there. But anyway, continue.
Anyway, this cat fucked up. He wants fucking, retribution now. He wants to be the victim. You fucked up. Own it, homie. Missed your 7 games. Fuck BYU's over. You fucked BYU's program up. You fucked Coach Kalani, who gave you a chance up. You're the only Jewish guy ever to play at a Mormon school. Like, you got a lot of opportunity. You fucked it up. And now you don't want to own it. Now you want a way out. Again, these kids, player empowerment, always want out. Always want out. Gimme. They don't want to give shit. You fucked up. You need to be a man. Own it. If that's what you signed up for, which I don't agree. I came on the show. I said, man, I would never go there because of it. But you went there because of it. That tells me something about your character. Now, if the new school is out there and I'm the coach, I'm not taking you because there's too many things over your head. I don't know about the broad reneged on the lawsuit. Why did that happen? Did somebody pay her off? What's going on? Did you really do something like that? All these things are in my head now because of the negative connotation that you have. That's the problem. I don't like. You're fucked. This kid's fucked. I thought he was the best quarterback in the conference, and now we'll never know. We might not see him play this year. Where's he going to go now? What quarterback needs a guy right now? What school needs a quarterback right now? I'm sure there are some teams that will upgrade, but, like, it's July, homie. Isn't there a game in, like, a month and a half? That's a bad hombre. And let me just explain what that means for the Mexican homies. That is a bad apple coming into my locker in July when my guys have been with me since January. And now my quarterback who's been with me since January is being told, you're being replaced, homie. You're being replaced in July. Now, if I didn't have a quarterback and I didn't have anybody and we're shopping the whole time and my team knew it, different. What team really needs a quarterback right now? And then what quarterback's going to really be replaced in July with the new team leader? There's no way you can tell me that's a culture. And that means it's professional football, homie. That's professional football. We made a trade week 9 and got Joe Flacco. That's professional football, homie. This ain't college. This ain't what his college was intended to be. This ain't making boys and turning them into men. This ain't that, homie. I'm just telling you. We're not teaching shit. We just taught everybody out there that you can fuck up, violate code, and then get a bigger bag somewhere else.
You spitting right now, man. I mean, this really comes down to something real simple that you said multiple times on the show. There's 2 things that's undefeated, and one of those things is the cat, and it won again.
Both things are the cat.
It won again.
Pussy and new pussy is undefeated.
Yeah, but I don't know if this is new or this is old. I think you've been fucking her.
No matter. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, so it's like, damn, it won again, homie. He probably was a good kid, man. He probably was really honoring that code. And came back to his room. She was in there butt ass naked, had her titties oiled up, dark brown areola, ass was up, and he ain't never seen this shit before. He's a good young man, Mormon. He walked in that thing.
Wait, not Mormon. He's not Mormon.
What is he?
He's Jewish.
Oh, he's Jewish. Whatever he is, respectfully. He went there. He never saw that, man. He lost his mind.
You were very specific. I'm going to go back real quick. You said the ass and the titties oiled up. I'm confused. I'm curious. Why were they oiled up? Why would she oil herself up and be waiting for a Jew to walk into a Mormon dorm? Go.
Because, man, some of that oil that just emphasizes like everything.
And then the dark areolas, why? Dark areolas, go.
For some reason, I envision that she's a brunette. And the dark brown nipples gonna match the dark brown curly hair.
I would envision he likes blonde white girls.
Can we fact check that? Is there any way, like, do we know what the girl looks like? Is there any way to see that real quick or not?
I don't know, but you turned that shit to a Diddy party, in my mind. So you envisioned a brunette. I envision you turned it into a Diddy party, and now
no, because you said you oil your chicks up all the time.
And now I'm looking at like Diddy got a Jewish lawyer. Then I'm looking at Jewish player in BYU, and now I'm seeing Diddy party, homie. I'm seeing Diddy.
We gotta call our homegirl now. Get her on the show. Let's talk about it.
What I do want to talk about. Ratzliff. Listen here, motherfucker.
I'm sorry.
Smitty, I got a message for this Ratzliff cat. That bitch better been the baddest fucking bitch in Utah. She better been the baddest fucking bitch in Utah, homie. Because if I find out that this is a fat, short, ugly fucking wobble body, you fucked me and that whole entire program in college football this year, because I was looking forward to seeing BYU and that team with a fucking legitimate quarterback. Now, Kalani, who's my good friend, don't have a quarterback. And now if I find out that this bitch looked like fucking Tank the Boss, you and I got a fucking problem, homie. You better show me that bitch was a fucking bad one. Because if you fucking busted a nut on that fucking Tank the Moss and you fucking gore-locked her, I'm going to be very, very fucking upset, homie. Real shit. And that's real spit from a real spitter.
The big girl might have brought him like a plate of food and they were studying and she reached over to his leg and started rubbing his leg.
If she looked like that bald bitch on ESPN, I'm fucking you. I'm hot.
Here we go. Stop disrespecting certain people, homie. Anyway, we got set 9 minutes left. I don't know you want anybody to call in or not, any fans to call in, but I do know this. Adrian Peterson signs up for a celebrity boxing match with the guy he fought over the poker game. Not only did he fought this guy he lost in the fight, if you watch the fight. Do you like this?
Was that fight judge? Was that fight judge? Is that a fact that he lost the fight? He didn't get knocked down.
He lost the fight. When you watch the fight, the dude was hitting him, and Andrew Peterson was missing. That's the name. That's the name of the game. Hopefully, Andrew Peterson, who to me is one of the greatest running backs of all time, probably in my top 5. I hope that he's able to redeem himself, not only for himself and his own brand, because he looks kind of bad right now, but also for football players of all levels. It's a bad look for us right now. They think we can't fight, and we need to change that.
You actually are very upset about this when you watch the first part. When we actually saw him fight in the poker room, because you didn't get to see it before we showed it. You were like, "Oh, I didn't know he got in a fight." I'm like, "Yeah, he got fight." You were actually like pissed off because football players look bad because of this.
Yeah, it's a bad rap. We always have these conversations with.
So you're mad at Adrian Peterson right now,
and we have whooped their ass. We look soft. We look weak right now.
You actually don't like Adrian Peterson right now. You're actually mad at him.
I'm just upset, bro. Like, if you can't fight, don't fight then. Like, don't put yourself in a position. Stop putting yourself in a position. If you know you can't fight, think about the macro, the bigger picture. Like, you're affecting all of us. You're one of the greatest to ever touch the football. You're super strong, fit. So when they look at you, people had the assumption that you could fight prior to that. But then you showed us who you really were. So now it looks better amongst all of us, homie.
He's in a bad place, man. T's and P's Adrian Peterson. I T's and P's to anybody, just a regular average nobody to Adrian Peterson. You're all the same to me. I could give a fuck less if it's Adrian Peterson or, Aaron James. I really could give a fuck.
Aaron James. Can you pray for me?
Huh?
Can you pray for me? I lost my job.
Yeah, I did already.
Okay. Well, keep praying. Don't do it one time and then get lazy. Like, keep praying for me, like, repeatedly.
Well, that's what Diddy did. Diddy just prayed to God when he, got sentenced. I didn't see him praying any other time before that. But anyway.
We're going to show some BPS, though, man. We got some great BPS here that I think you'll love. Xavier. Yeah.
I can't hear you. You cut out. You cut out. Time out. You cut all the way out. Time out. You cut all the way out. Nobody heard shit you said. Your whole thing cut out. Try it again. I know it's very frustrating for you.
I don't know if it's internet. I can't use my laptop no more. I'm having to use my phone right now to do the whole show, and I'm very disappointed. I'm about to go back on the Wi-Fi and pay the normal low rate because there's no point in paying the better rate. I don't think it's Spectrum's fault. I think it's his apartment's fault. And after this year, I'm going to move it to a house. But I'm so glad to see you. I know you're exhausted. I love you. I'll be done with the show here shortly. Xavier Legette and his Panthers teammates were trying to get him to go inside the water. This is some BPS, y'all. Check this out.
Come on, all the way. Come on, do a little jump.
Well, I'm scared of this. I swear to God.
Bro, I promise you ain't even going to go barely
down.
I
can't feel shit at the bottom of
No, there ain't nothing down there.
Well, duh. You ankle deep.
Brother, you can hold on to the board. You can hold on to the deck.
Come on, that's Wow, bro.
You're right there.
And you got the rope, too, bro.
Yeah.
That's all you get. Come on, I got him. That count. But you have the rope.
You can't touch the
down.
Hold on. So this cat eats possum, hunts down buffaloes, and does all that shit, and was raised in the backwoods of nowhere where there's nothing but lakes, rivers, and creeks, and he won't get in the water. I'm calling cap. I think it's all for clicks and likes.
No. The water they got, you just mentioned it. It was creeks. It was like shallow, dirty water. We saw him help a guy who was stuck with his four-wheeler in the dirty water. He'll walk in there knee deep. But if he can't feel the bottom, like black folks, like we all agree on, we don't feel comfortable. That's what it comes down to. But he's with his white teammates, his crazy-ass outside linebackers and O-linemen. And, they love to do this crazy white boy shit. So they put him in there. They motivated him, and he got it. And this is a part of football that I actually miss. I have my time where I look back. I'm like, man, I miss that camaraderie you had amongst the locker room and have people from two totally different cultures, different backgrounds come together. And it be some of the funniest moments, man. I'm a fan of Xavier Legette, not because of the on the field, because of who he is. And I hope we can get Sheena quick on the show again and talk about it. Just as Jazz said, most definitely BPS. A lot of black folks can't swim.
It's a BOS.
I know she meant, though.
Well, you don't.
She got excited and was typing fast.
But you don't do that for white folks that fuck up their writing. You actually say you clown them. Why didn't you clown the sister that fucked up?
It's not a race thing. You notice a lot of times it's black folks who go at you, and I do it to people who are trolling you. people like her who's trying to just add value to the show and be a positive person, and she clearly was just typing too fast. I'm going to show her love. I cook you, homie. I'm so fucking cold. I'm done. In the show, the way you want to end it, I've said my piece today.
Let's end it with this rumor that this first rounder for the Cincinnati Bengals really could be going back to college. He's practicing in Texas A&M with Texas A&M. I don't know who it's a bigger loss for, the kid or the organization of Cincinnati Bengals. Right now, I'm probably leaning towards the Bengals because they lost their first-round pick if this really goes down. That means they fucked up. They're now having buyer's remorse, and now they don't know what to do. You lost the first-round pick. If he can go back to college and get paid again, he didn't lose. So I'm trying to figure it out. Unless he's blackballed and the NFL owners and the good old boy association says, we're not even drafting him next year, then you fuck him, then there's one thing. But for that to happen to me is going to be really shady as well. This right here is a lose-lose for the Cincinnati Bengals, in my opinion. Lose-lose for Cincinnati Bengals, even though I don't agree, we disagree, all that other shit. This is a lose-lose for the Cincinnati Bengals. Again, an organization that can't figure it out. Again, overpaid 2 wide receivers, in my opinion. Don't pay a pass rusher that's led to the NFL in sacks. Don't pay the first rounder that's another edge guy. And now this happens. Bad look for Cincinnati Bengals. Regardless of what you believe with in or what side you're on, bad look for the Bengals.
Agreed. I told you from day one, the Bengals has been a very lousy organization for a long time. They're bad business partners. Yeah, they pay players at some point. Some players have been paid, of course, at some point. You can always point out people who've gotten paid, but it's always tricky with them. There's always weird issues. There's always something just different with them. That's why the Bengals have never won anything and probably never will. And it's unfortunate because you're wasting talent and the skill set of one of the best quarterbacks in the game. And if I'm Joe Burrow, I don't know when his contract is up. I really don't know, but I don't know, man. Like, if I don't start seeing changes in the next few years, man, he might have to consider testing out free agency.
So, have the Bengals wasted Joe Burrow?
Yes.
He went to a Super Bowl year 2.
Yeah, because he did it with no O-line either. They want their cake and they want to eat it too. They want to win and be successful without having to spend the amount the money needed to do that. I know they finally got the money for Jamar and T. I got it, but that's because Joe Burrow was like, motherfucker, you gonna pay for my receivers or else. So they kind of was in a position where they had no choice. You know what I'm saying? But again, you look at teams like the Bucks with Tom Brady. They paid money to make sure that team won. The Rams, they paid money to make sure that team won. You see the Eagles, all those cats got paid. That's what happens. You got to pay your guys in order to win. It is what it is, homie. You talk about the importance of having a D-line and the O-line and seeing how the Eagles had one of the top, D-lines in the game, and you see they win. You got a chance right here. You got 2 guys. You got a guy in Henderson, and you got a rookie who, if you sign both those guys, you will probably be in a really good position up front, but they don't want to do so. Shout out to Arrowhead, man. Burrowhead.
It's gonna be interesting. I don't know. The Bengals start off slow every year. If they start off slow again, it's gonna be interesting. Can't wait for football season because the show's booming. It's gonna be booming even double, triple this.
And, we had 1,600 today, right?
Huh?
We had 1,600 at our peak on YouTube.
Did we? I think.
I'm asking you.
I don't know. I don't look.
I can't see shit on my end on the phone.
Oh, I don't really look.
Okay.
I see the whole number. I don't really go. I have to click it separate and look at all the different numbers. I only see one number, and that's Twitter.
I thought earlier you said you said 1,600 earlier.
Because I saw it when I went to YouTube, but on StreamYard, it only shows me the total number with Twitter involved.
Gotcha.
Like right now, I see 4297.
Gotcha.
Is that what you see?
I don't see nothing because I'm on my phone.
What else you see?
Well, I just clicked. I found a way to get to the comments. I'm finally I haven't seen the comments all day. I don't know if they've been talking shit to me or celebrating me. I don't know if they sent any super chats for me for the Smitty employee fund.
So wait, we discussed something. We don't know what we're going to discuss. What are we going to do? So are you going to take some time to figure out what you want to do the rest of the week? Is that we talked about it? I don't know if that's what you want to do. Like, see if you want to continue doing the show or what's going on, or if I can come up with some cheese and then talk about, trying to get you here in person or what we're going to do. I know you need some time. I know you got going through a lot right now. Fox fired you. You got peanut butter over there. You're trying all this stuff going on. What are you at right now emotionally? Do you need emotional support from me or Bailey or the chat? Do you need some sort of coddling? You need a blankie? Is there anything?
None of that, but I'm not gonna lie, homie. It would be good to get a couple of days to just reset my mind and figure out just my focus. I have a wife here at home. I have bills, and as you can see, I've already feel short of paying the Wi-Fi bills while we're having issues here. I just don't want to say it publicly. So I'm dealing with that. So, money's not the same. We're not really getting the super chat money that I thought would have to be able to support. So it would be good to get these 2 days, probably at least the next couple of days off, to where it give me like a 4-day stretch. That way I can kind of at least get a clear head, get over my emotions and figure out what's next. And then maybe Monday I'll pull up, show back at your house in person, fully feeling good, loaded in a good way. And we just do the show at your house, man, on Monday. That's my thoughts. I'm flying back home tonight to be with the family anyway. So,
Quinn, you're the part of the problem, homie, not the solution. You're pussy. Quinn, you're all pussy. Earthquake.
Right now?
Yeah.
Let me see.
Out here it is.
Oh, we had it now over here.
Yeah, my light moving. That was earthquake. A little baby, little boy.
Okay, that's not exciting, man. If you're gonna do it,
I like the release. We need the release, homie. We need the release. Like
it's
you gotta
like
have.
It's like farting, right?
Kinda.
It's like the earth farting.
Kinda. And I don't like girls that fart. If girls fart, that means they can't take it in the Duke shoot.
What if the cat fart?
Huh?
You talking about like a normal fart or when the cat fart?
By the way, I'm not a huge queefer or whatever they call that shit, that weirdo name. What is it, queef or some shit? I'm not that shit gay to me. It sounds gay. It sounds weird as fuck. Yeah. Like I beat up the pussy and I get that noise a lot because I beat up the pussy. I get it, but like I don't like it. I don't need to like it. Like I don't like that you can't control your bodily parts. Like, bitch, tighten your shit up. I don't want to hear your
beat
shit
it up, homie.
I don't want to hear your shit air fart or pussy fart or whatever. I don't want to hear that shit.
Drowning in the pussy, homie.
Yeah, I don't want to hear that fucking that fucking queef. A fucking queef. That sounds like that fucking word bothers me, homie.
Let me know if you want to go to the strip club next week. I got some time now. Like me and you would be cool to just kind of get some drinks, some wings, go to strip club for a couple hours. Let me know.
You're allowed?
First of all, I'm a grown ass man. Don't ask me that question. Number one. Number two, respectfully, it's all about communication when you have a relationship. My wife don't mind me going to a strip club. Her only rule is Her only rule is don't finger the girls. That's it. So
can she go?
Yeah.
Like with her homegirls to another strip to watch dudes pop dick.
They go to a strip club. One of her friends is have like a bachelorette party. They're going to Vegas at some point. They're gonna go to both. The girls one. Yeah.
I wouldn't allow that. I don't fuck with that. I don't get down.
Because you're insecure, and I mean she knows what not to do though. Like again, you can go and still know certain things not to do. It is what it is.
Yeah, I can't get down. She ain't leaving. Like that's what non-negotiable too. Like no, you're never gonna go with your girls alone. So nowhere, like no anywhere.
Huh? They can't go to dinner. They can't go to dinner. They can't like travel. They can't go can't go on a boat. All women.
Fuck no. Because we know guys. You and I know what guys are.
Authoritarian, homie.
And I know how girls are. They get drunk and they become stupid humans.
I know.
Like no offense to women, but women get drunk and they become super vulnerable.
Men do too. Stop. We all get stupid. We all get stupid.
Take the ass. And then they come home and after they got their shit beat up, they're like, I was drunk, baby. Don't hold it over me. No, you dumb. You're dumb. You're dumb. You're dumb. You're a dumb bitch, and you cheated. Lie. Stop lying.
That's why.
That's always the excuse. That's always the excuse. That's why I've always solo. I'm a single forever. Because that's the excuse. They weak-minded, homie. And you want them to be coaches of men and all this whole shit. Women are fucking weak-minded humans. They're followers.
I disagree.
They
You got
are
trauma.
prey.
You got trauma. You got trauma. Anybody who drinks liquor does stupid shit. I've seen some of my homies.
Women without.
My
So what do we do?
closest homies and teammates do some
get
of the
your ass
dumbest
taken?
shit because they're drunk.
So you get your ass taken when you get drunk, homie?
Nah, dudes go take ass when they get drunk. From women.
Yeah, that's rape. That's a fucking criminal. You should be killed.
I'm not saying they rape.
That's a whole nother discussion,
You
homie.
a whole nother. You shouldn't even say that R word on here. That's not what I'm talking about.
Let me ask something. When a man, let me ask something. Men, you and I both know, men are the hunter. Females are the hunted. That's just how it is. You agree to that even. Women become weak individuals after liquor. They become a animal that a man will never be. They are even more of the hunted, and they are more vulnerable than a man for one reason. Biomechanically, they cannot fend for themselves and fight off a man who's stronger than them, so that's what they do. Instead of being the R word, that's what they do. They just give up the pussy and then claim R word later to save their marriage. That's why women cheat more than men. Fact, stop Googling and telling me men cheat more than women. Women are the biggest cheaters. Period. It's fact. And I'm tired of hearing you women tell me in my personal life that men are the bigger cheaters. You're a liar. You're saying that because you know you already fucked up. Like, I got a bitch that sucks my dick every day. I got a bitch that sucks my dick every day. She's still actually legitimately married.
Yeah,
but
legally, but they're separated.
Yeah, legally.
Yeah, but they're separated. That don't matter.
No,
sometimes divorce takes 3 years. I mean, a couple's been broke
I don't give a
for years.
fuck. I don't give a fuck. Don't be mad at me. It's been like 5. Don't be mad at me.
Yeah.
Don't be mad at me, bitch. You are married legally. The audacity, homie. It blows my mind. Yeah, anyways, can't wait for tomorrow's show.
Been a great show, y'all, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Hit that like button on your way out. Subscribe, become a member. And, man, JB gonna see y'all tomorrow, and we appreciate y'all.
What? I didn't hear you. You said it went fast. Say it again.
I know I'm saying thanks, everybody, for tuning in. It's been a great show. Hit the like button on your way out. Subscribe, become a member today. JB's gonna see y'all tomorrow, man, and have a great rest of your day.
JB's gonna see y'all tomorrow. Did you say the Coach JB show with Big Smitty? I didn't hear you.
I'm going to end it tonight.
Internet must have went out. Anyway, we'll see tomorrow, man. One of us will see tomorrow. 2 of us, 3 of us. Who knows? I don't know. But we'll see tomorrow on the realest show on Planet ERF. Bailey's streaming today. Rio wants to know. And so Bailey's not doing a show today. He'll be back tomorrow. And then we'll be back on one of the days. And we're sponsored by and we'll see you tomorrow on the realest show. By the way, are you guys tuning in to watch Gillis host the ESPYs under the woke network Disney that you guys all love and think he's this huge conservative and he got kicked off for saying a racist joke on Saturday Night Live and blah, blah, blah. I'm tired of hearing the same fucking comments. So what? Now he's gotten butt fucked by Disney and he's hosting the ESPYs. Now what? And I'm funnier than him and I don't even write comedy. Now what? Bitch. See you tomorrow.
This the real JB. You better find it. Get real quick.